Okay, I'm live then. So let me grab the link. Copy it. And then we'll see how we do. Okay. Open a tab on my laptop. Fire Tiger, Dutchman, Mama Tess, hello. Okay, glad you're all here. Good to see you all. Oh, I'm gonna get in YouTube and get on my own stream in YouTube. There we go. It's hot up here. No silent live, no. No, this is a panel. I'll put the porch cam up later. Yeah. I put the porch cam up Monday through Friday. Fire Tiger. Mommy Tess, good to see you. Thank you. My day was good. I hope your day was good too. It's about 9 o'clock at night now. I had a good day. Thank you both for coming. And Dutchman as well. Mommy Tess, I saw you singing the other day, as you know, and I thought that was fantastic. Your singing was great. You sing very well. You were at Cloud Kickers. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It was 118 degrees in Phoenix. Wow. So it's warm here still. Well, it's 80 degrees here now, but it was up. It was 92 today. Oh, I hope you feel better, Tess. Mommy Tess, I hope you feel better. Yes, Fire Tiger, absolutely. Up to you. If anybody wants to come on my panel, just ask me for the link and I'll post it in the chat. You're absolutely more than welcome. Thank you, Dutchman. I had a little trouble getting my stream started. I'm not sure why. I think this laptop, the one I'm streaming on, is starting to give me troubles. My mouse starts going haywire. I think what I want to do is I want to buy a cooling pad to sit it on when I stream because I think it gets hot. I think it's hot right now. Leo, what's up, Leo? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in, Leo. I should have changed my shirt. I'm all sweaty. Maybe I'll go change it. In fact, don't do that. Don't do that, Fire Tiger. I'm going to go change my shirt. I'll be right back. That's better. Pardon me for the minute. Hello, Lee Sung. Thank you, Mommy Tess. That would be great. I'm sure everyone would love it. I'm sure everyone would love it. I changed my shirt. The other one was getting a little sweaty. It's hot in my attic. 117 degrees, Leo. That's pretty hot. Mm-hmm. Leo, it's good to see you. If you want to come up, ask for the link. Leo, you come up and sit with me for a while if you want. Callie Ford, 86 degrees. Good to see you, Callie Ford. Thank you for coming in. I'll still be up. I'll probably be up at least 3 hours. I'm sometimes up. I'm up 4.5 hours sometimes. Okay, Mommy Tess, no rush. You're all good. Cool down, yeah. I got 80 degrees here still. It was hot today. Hot, muggy, humid. I changed my shirt though. I put a clean shirt on. It's on the it's on the it's on the keypad on my laptop, Dutchman. And I think the laptop gets hot and then the fans kick in. And I think before the fans kick in, the mouse does weird shit. Hey Gurf. Okay, Gurf, you're singing a song. I don't recognize the song, but I think what I got to do is I got to buy one of those cooling pads and just sit this on the cooling pad so that it has the fan on it all the time. You're in the background, Fire Tiger. That's fine. Cold juice. Could get some cold juice. Next week, Mommy Tess says she'll come up and sing for us. I think that would be a real treat. I absolutely do. I know Mommy Tess and I know Fire Tiger from Cloud Kickers. I think some of you know Cloud Kicker. Might have been in his chat once or twice. I go to Cloud Kickers whenever I can. Really old. Yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah, no, I've seen those, Cali Ford. I have an air conditioner in the window up here, but I only turned it on, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, and it takes a while for it to start cooling the room down. And I was doing stuff, running around, getting shit, got blah blah. I started sweating. My whole collar was soaking wet. I was sweating, so I figured, shit, I should have changed my shirt before I went live. It took me 3 tries to get live. But I think my fans on my computer are working now. I can feel them and hear them. So, hello, Ginu. How are you? Good. I don't have a swamp cooler. I don't have a swamp. There is a stream that runs under the house, under the basement, though. Um, that caused problems before I refinished the basement. The water would come up. But I got that all figured out now. I got that all figured out now. Good. I'm glad you're good, Gino. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Mm. Ah, looking good. I'll just have a look around a little bit. Thank you, Dutchman. I know Sad and Jojo are alive now. Some of you know Sad and Jojo. Dutchman, if you want to post their link, that's fine. Um, I like to support them. Gonna be another hot day tomorrow. I keep waiting for the thunderstorms to come. We could use a good day of thunderstorms and rain. You're working tonight, Callie. Okay. Callie, you're welcome on my panel anytime. You could come on my panel while you walk your dog if you want to. I mean, it's up to you. Um, I don't have no issues whatsoever like that. Storm Dancer. Twit's not home. Okay. That's good. I've heard that, Callie, but we've had about 2 weeks of brutally hot weather here. It's been in the 90s several days. It's been humid. We do get rain in spurts, like 10 minutes of downpour, and then 10 minutes later it's sunny again. Stormy, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true, Callie Ford. Gurf was up over 100 degrees. Was that today, I think, Gurf? Maybe yesterday? The weather's weird. They say this year we have La Nina instead of El Nino. So that makes the weather different, I guess. I don't know. I know it does. That's what they say. Let me go and see. Oh, I see. Mm. Yeah. Your winter coat, you mean? Or are you going to get new winter stuff? Your winter's not that bad in California anyway, right? Um, I know Northern California gets a bit of a winter, right? I have not had thunderstorms today. I was hoping all day would get some. When it rains, it cools it off for just a little while. Hello, Grizzly Warrior. Good to see you. Thank you. Mm. Mm. Hey, Joe. Well, we're blessed we have two Aussies in the chat. Joe, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Could a grizzly bear you? Good question. I guess the word bear has a few different meanings here. Okay. Bipolar weather. There you go. There's a nice turn of phrase. Stormy, I hope you enjoy your coffee. What did I miss? If anybody would like to join me on the panel, please ask for the link and I'll post it in the chat. Herman Munster, what's up? Life's been good so far. Is that a song by the Eagles? I think. I think it is. I don't have a Maserati though, nor do I live in a mansion. Okay, Callie, sleep well. Set your clock so you don't oversleep. It's a Joe Walsh song, not an Eagles song. Okay. I sometimes get them confused. I was never a huge Eagles fan. I just wasn't. Yeah, I know some of the lyrics to that song. Absolutely, probably not all of them. When I hear Joe Walsh singing, to me it sounds like the Eagles. So I don't know. I got a limo. I ride in the back. I lock the doors in case I'm attacked. Right. I got a mansion. They tell me it's nice or something like that. Ain't never been there. Something like that. Your favorite band of all time was the Eagles. I was never. I mean, I don't not like I disliked the Eagles, but I was never like a huge Eagles fan. Hmm. Now I'm not even sure Joe Walsh was original with the Eagles. Maybe he was, but I know a few different. There was like Glenn Fry and some other people. People came and went from the Eagles, if I remember correctly. When I was when I was in Mallorca, and it was probably 1985. It might have been 1986 when I was, but I would go to this bar, and it was like I was a bar was run by an English couple in Mallorca in Palma, and they played Eagles like all the time. Like they would every other song they played in their bar was an Eagles song. I guess they were big fans. He joined later on, right? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think he was original. Yeah, Don Henley. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go back over here and look. You know what? It's like Hotel California. To me, it's like Stairway to Heaven. The one song by Led Zeppelin that I don't never need to hear is Stairway to Heaven. But I never need to hear that song. Hotel California, the same way. It's like I know there was a bunch of good songs, but I just don't need to hear Hotel California. I don't need to hear it. I don't know. Yeah, the James Gang. You saw the James Gang, huh? In 71. Dutchman, killer. Way to go. Yeah, the James Gang. That's right. Grizzly Warrior posted her link. I hope you all feel free to post your link if you want to. Ask for subs. Grizzly Warrior posted her link. I hope some of you will sub to Grizzly Warrior. Check her out. Take it easy on that, Gurf. Come on. I don't need to hear that song anymore. I've heard it enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, Sweet Home Alabama. There you go. Lion Eyes, Dutchman, huh? Hello, Patrick. Take It Easy is a good song, too. Yeah. I know you're joking. I know you're joking, Gurf. So I hope some of you will sub up to, or all of you will sub up to Grizzly Warrior. She was good enough to post her link. Hmm. We got Herman Munster. All we need now is Al Lewis. We could do a reenactment of an episode of Car 54. Where are you? Thank you, Herman. Yeah, I might do that. I'd like to wait maybe about an hour into my stream before I start doing that. Yeah. Al Lewis was grandpa. And of course, Fred Gwynn and Al Lewis were in Car 54. I don't know if any of you remember that. Let me see if I can bring up an episode. Wait. Car 54, where are you? Full episode. I'll see if I bring up an episode. Here we go. I don't know which episode. I'm just grabbing one. There's several episodes available, but I'm not going to pay much attention. I'll just put one up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a sitcom. In my opinion. My Cousin Vinny, yeah, Fred Gwynn played the judge in My Cousin Vinny. He absolutely, that movie was pretty funny and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie. I think he was pretty young. I think Car 54 was in the very early 60s. I want to say, I don't remember what years, but it was like in the early 60s. Mm-hmm. And I have no idea what episode I posted. I did not, I just grabbed like the third one down. I didn't take the one on top. I don't know why. Um, I just grabbed like the third episode down and posted it. I don't know what it was. It was random. Yeah, that movie's worth watching twice or six times. My Cousin Vinny, I think. But Patrick, my question for you: how many times did you watch the midnight showing at your cinema of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? And I don't mean the matinee, and I don't mean on TV. I mean it at the cinema at midnight, the midnight showing. Hello, Nerd Witch. Good to see you. Serious question. That movie played at my local cinema in Nyack for over a decade, Friday night, Saturday night at midnight. That Rocky Horror. I went several times. I have no idea. We would go for the fun of it. I've been good, Nerdwitch. I hope you've been well too. Yeah, Marissa Tomei was in Cousin Vinny. Was she? She certainly was. Too many times to mention. Okay, Patrick. Yep. I thought so. I thought so. Ooh, it says 79 now instead of 80 on my computer for the temperature. That's good. We're exhibiting a cooling trend. Was Marissa Tomei, was she in Blue Velvet? Who played the girl in Blue Velvet? Yeah, well, yeah, you watch it on the TV, right? But Stormy, out here, there's a ritual in the cinema at the midnight showing. Everybody dresses up, people dancing in the aisles, people with their squirt guns and they're throwing rice, and they bring toilet paper. Great Scott, right? And yeah, it's a whole. You wear you wear a raincoat sometimes when you go. 10C and raining. I'm envious, Joe. I wish it was 10C and raining here, but it ain't. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know if I would watch it on TV, because there's nobody. It's an audience participation event. That's what I mean when I say the midnight showing in the cinema. Otherwise, it's just like a camp TV show, like camp, But yep, absolutely, Stormy. If you enjoyed it, I'd suggest you wait till it plays in your local cinema at midnight. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's fun. That's why we go. We'd all be high though. We were young. We'd get high and go to the Rocky Horror. But what are we gonna do tonight? Oh, let's go. Yeah, okay, so we'd go. It was something to do. Because on my screen in StreamYard, I look crystal clear. When I look at my screen in YouTube, and I'm a little fuzzy and hazy. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, well, Griff, you don't have to be into them. It's like I said, it's an audience participation thing. It's not about you have to necessarily, you know, um, what's his name? He said he hated it because he that's the movie that everybody associates him with now. Um, I'm at a loss now for his name. You know who I mean, though. Clear on your screen, Grizzly. That's good. No, not Meatloaf. Who played Frank N. Furter? You know who I mean, the actor. Oh, Susan Sarandon was in it too, right? Yeah, Meatloaf been dead. hmm Meatloaf had a. I mean, he was the only cool character in the whole movie. No, because why? Because Columbia was pretty cool too. Columbia's character was pretty good. Tim Curry, that's who I mean. Tim Curry said he regretted doing the movie. Hello, Julio. Tim Curry said he regretted doing it. I was surprised, but in London, it was done on stage in the theater before they made the movie. It was a theater production in London. Mr. Kittleson? Did you go to bed the other night? I came by and told you to go to bed. And here's Vanguard. The wife is doing great. Thank you for asking, Vanguard. Hello, Sharni. Yeah. Sharni, thank you for coming in. If you want to post your link and look for subscribers, please do. I would encourage everybody here to post their link and to look for subscribers. You could ask straight up, post your link and say, please subscribe. I'm hoping that one of the things that I want my channel to do is to help other people get subs. I think that's a good thing, and I support it 100%. Self-promotion. Go ahead and promote yourself. Please do. I got a panel. Why? You want to come up, Vanguard? You want to give it a try? You gave Solar a shower. Okay. For those of you who don't know, that's one of Joe's birds. Yeah? Okay. You just got to ask for the link, man. There you go, Gurf. Oh, we got Kittles. What's up, Kittles? Dr. Pepper? Vanguard?
Good evening, Double D. Go fuck yourself.
Tell me about the dog.
What? Good evening, Double D. How are you doing?
I said good evening, Vanguard. Tell me about the dog in the avatar.
What? That's my beautiful Kira.
Okay.
Beautiful dog, isn't she?
Looks like a good dog.
Yeah, man. Do you know much about Staffordshire Bull Terriers?
I don't know much about the bull terriers, no, but I know what a bull terrier is.
Yeah, man. She's a beautiful Staffy. You know what? I mean,
Hello,
you've been
Cleo.
to the UK. You've been to the UK many times, brother.
Yeah, I know about bull. I know a little bit. I don't know anything about them. I know what a bull terrier is, though. Yeah. Mr. Kittleson, you silent tonight or what? Hey, Patty, how you doing, Patty? Good to see you. Patty, what?
Record that, Mom. Make sure you record that one.
So we haven't heard Kittles yet, but we have heard Linda.
Well, it seems like Linda's the woman in charge always. It could be Linda or a
Listen,
sister,
I
or a sister,
think you're
or somebody
100%
else.
correct.
Oh,
I think you're 100% correct. I think that's a good
oh,
thing. It's good for Kittles to have someone in charge. And I mean that with all the love in the world there, Mr. Kittleson.
no, dear. So, did you have a good fourth? And I think I asked you last time, didn't I?
You did. You asked me last time. The 4th of July was good. I streamed the fireworks.
This movie right here.
Fair enough. Dutchman
Wait, wait.
easy.
Are you
Be nice yourself. What, Dutchman? Be nice yourself, Dutchman. Easy. A to Z. What the
off-grid
I'll
Turks
buy
is
this
here?
guy a little. Why do you this? Move this person.
Oh dear.
Hello, off-grid. Off-grid Terps,
Yes.
thank you for coming, man. Good to see you. So I think Mr. Kittleson is drinking a Dr. Pepper and wearing a Dr. Pepper shirt.
Wow. A Dr.
I
Pepper
am.
shirt. Wow.
Yes, you are. Thank you, Mr. Kittleson, for speaking.
That's July 19th, Mom.
A Dr. Pepper shirt. Wow.
You guys don't drink Dr. Pepper in England, do you? You have like Mr. Tibbs or something, right?
No, you can get Dr. Pepper here, but I don't like that taste of fucking that taste. You know what I mean? It's not my taste. I don't drink Coke or Pepsi either.
You have to open the whole new one?
Wow.
Huh?
That one
Yeah,
over dead?
Lee Sung, we don't want to put
How
up
many you have
rows and
left?
rows of
Four.
emojis, Lee Sung. That's
I
all.
give Addison one.
Go ahead, Vanguard. What was that?
You're not supposed to pay.
I
We
gave her
get
one.
Dr.
Douglas, she's 14.
I have 4 left.
Do you understand something? She's 14.
I gave Addison one, and I
Oh
gave
dear.
Rosa one. I
Anyway,
have 4 left.
we get Dr. Pepper's
I
Dr.
gave her
Pepper
one.
here, but it's not my
Huh?
taste. Just like Coke or Pepsi or 7 Up. You understand what I mean?
Yes, I do. I understand what you mean.
Dr. Pooper. Hey,
My mouth is acting up again.
hey, Doug.
What's up?
Bloody Geordies.
Doug,
Bloody.
Yes, Kittles.
what do you call a proctologist in Jamaica?
Oh dear.
What do I call a proctologist? What?
What do you call a proctologist in Jamaica?
Kittles, I don't know what you call a proctologist in Jamaica.
A Pokemon.
Oh
A
dear.
Pokemon, okay.
And that was supposed to be funny.
Well, let's hear a joke from you then, Vanguard.
Why do Americans drink Coca-Cola and 7 Up and drink Coca-Cola and Pepsi?
What you're asking? Why do I drink Pepsi? I don't drink Coke if I can help it. I prefer
Yeah,
Pepsi, but
here
I don't know
I
why.
said, you asked for a joke. I said,
So
why do
my answer to
Americans?
you is I don't know. I don't know.
Because they can't get 7 Up. Oh dear.
They can't get 7 Up. Okay. I'm not sure I understand the joke, but
Maybe not.
thank
Maybe
you.
not. Maybe not.
I like Dr. Pepper.
I see. Sure.
Yeah.
Can I tell you another joke, Double D, without being facetious? It
Yeah.
is a
What did I
joke.
do here? How
It
the
is a
fuck did I
joke,
do
and it
this?
should be received as a joke. How did they know the pilot of the shuttle was had dandruff?
I don't know.
Because they found their head and shoulders on the beach.
Oh, they found her head and shoulders on the beach. Okay. That's how you know she had dandruff, right? Okay.
Oh dear.
Hello,
Again, I said
retired
it
beard.
was a joke. I said it was a joke, and if you can't get that humor,
No,
that's not my fault.
we used to tell the same joke about the lady from Jaws, right?
Wow.
How do you know the lady in Jaws had dandruff? Remember the lady got eaten by the shark in the opening scene, right? That was the same punchline because they found her head and shoulders on the beach.
Right. How did they know the pilot of the shuttle had blue eyes? Double D.
Had blue eyes? I don't know.
One blew that way and one blew that way. What?
One blew that way. Okay, this way and that way. I don't have any good jokes. I don't remember any good jokes at all.
Right, here's a different one for you. What do you call a Russian breast surgeon?
I didn't even hear. What do you call a?
A Russian breast surgeon.
I don't know.
Rip a nipple off.
Okay.
Okay. I hope all these bad jokes are having an impact. Thank you.
Having an impact. Yeah.
Oh. Here's another one though. What do you call a Russian veterinary surgeon?
I don't know.
Cut cats' balls off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Griff, I don't get it either. But that's
Doug,
okay.
we're having hamburger helper for
Yes,
dinner
Mr.
tonight.
Kittles.
Wow.
We're having hamburger helper.
Perfect.
We're having tomato peony.
Hamburger help is good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a good quick meal.
Who's cooking the meal?
My wife.
Oh dear. Cuts cat's balls off right there. Oh dear. Wow.
A northern git, he called you. Patty called you a northern git, Vanguard.
Yeah, man, I'm entirely a Northern Gates, and Paddy's like a fucking paddy wagon. I mean, against the factory world, gee, ye, I know your name and number. Get the fuck right out of my country. What the fuck? Oh dear. Hello there,
Okay, so
Paddy.
my mouse is not working well.
No, Paddy's having a laugh. At least he's having a laugh.
I know
Come on.
Patty's having a laugh. I don't even see my mouse on my screen anymore.
Oh dear. At least Paddy's having a laugh, man. For fuck's
There it is. I
sake.
got it back now.
Man,
Okay.
come on. Oh dear, Dutchman Alpha Zulu. Oh dear. Zulu mentioning a Dutchman. Oh dear. Oh dear, Praetorian. Oh dear. Whoa.
Randy Scout's git. Now a git.
Who's a
Someone told me a git was a pregnant camel. But then come to find out, if you look it up, a git is actually just an unwanted person, right?
No, but here's a fucking thing for you. Do you know that a twat is a pregnant fish? Double D.
A pregnant camel.
No, a pregnant fish is called a twat.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
So
stupid.
I saw you over at Banksy's the other day, Vanguard.
Yeah, man. What do you want to know?
I don't want to know nothing. I was delighted that you found some place to go.
Mate, I've got many places to go. Hence, I've
Yep.
come here tonight. Thank you.
I saw you the other day, a few days ago, up on Psych also,
Pardon me?
right? Up at
Oh,
Psych. Up at Psych.
what?
Psyche Awakens
Psych.
Tarot, that guy?
Yeah.
Psych, Carol, and Cats. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. I go there sometimes to talk with those guys. I've been up on his panel a few times.
Yeah, man. Fair play to you. He's only come into my orbit very recently. Yeah.
Yeah, mind you, I've only known him a couple months. There's new people coming into YouTube all the time, right?
Yeah, man.
You got to imagine that every day, every single day, there's new people coming into YouTube, right?
Indeed.
And there's probably people leaving YouTube every day also, but maybe not at as fast a rate as the new ones are coming, right?
Well,
Twit's got his hamburger. Twit. Kittles
what?
has his hamburger helper.
Mate, I disagree, to be honest. YouTube via many other platforms, maybe, but YouTube, no. YouTube is become more vicious, pernicious, and disagreeable, just like the world today. Mm.
I think there's more people coming in every day than there are leaving, though. Like it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I would
people
say
leave,
that.
but I think more people come in than leave on a daily basis. My
Wow.
opinion, that's what I see. How many people I've only been in YouTube for 5 years, and
Uh-huh.
and how many people I meet been in as long as me? Like a lot.
Uh-huh.
I know plenty of people been in longer, yeah, but I tend to meet more people that have been in less time than me than more.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, maybe people dip in and dip out, but the statement, there's more people arriving than leaving, or leaving more than arriving, I find that very uncopacetic, Double D, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. It's very
Okay.
much pernicious, very pernicious echo chamber these days.
Should we say hello to Noel?
Hi, Doug. Hi,
What?
buddy.
Hello, Noel.
Doug, it's been a
Hello.
long time that we ever talked to each other.
How are
Hello,
you doing,
Noel.
Noel?
How are you
Good, I'm
doing?
doing good.
Good.
Nice to see you again. Nice to see you
Nice
again.
to see too. Is who's that on that picture? Is that your dog?
Yes, that's
That's
my dog,
Vanguard.
Noel.
So cute. Your dog looks so cute.
Thank
Cute
you very
dog.
much.
Yes. What kind? What is the what is the kind of like a dog is it?
It's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
So what's the is it a boy or girl? So what's the name of it?
Oh, she's a female.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Her face is so cute.
Um, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And where are you from? You have an accent.
Yes, I do. I'm from currently the United Kingdom, but I am
So
a
what's the
Scottish
time
Viking.
right now? So
Pardon me?
what's time now?
I'm from the UK, but I'm a Scottish Viking.
So what's the time now in the
Oh, the
UK?
time. The time is now 0249, so it's like
Yes.
almost 10 to 3 in the morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
10 to 3 in the morning. Yep, that sounds right. Noel, you know Kittle's up there, right?
Kiddo, oh yeah. Hi, kiddo.
Hi.
What are you eating? How much?
I'm having hamburger helper.
Is it really Is it really good?
It is very good.
Lois said.
And kiddo, can I ask you a question, please? Like, I don't want to be rude or
Ah,
nothing. Should
what?
What happened to your leg? I'm sorry to ask. I don't want to be.
My leg.
He's got his leg. He's sitting on top of it. It's folded under.
Okay, sitting on top of it. Okay,
Yeah, he's sitting on top of it.
okay. I'm sorry. I just.
Kiddo, the way you have your camera and the way you're sitting, it looks like you're missing the bottom half of your leg.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
No, it's not. It's not missing. It's up his bumhole because he's a fat bastard.
So, Doug,
Yes.
I don't want to be really. I thought that was the case. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look, it's on. There it is. There he goes.
Where is
There he
it?
goes. Pulled it out from under him. It's all good,
Anyway,
Noel.
Okay.
I do apologise for my British sense of humour, but I should not apologise at all Noel. It's very nice to meet you. Kittles is a dickhead and he eats too much food.
Hey,
Yes.
let's not disparage Mr. Kittleson. Say good things.
And
Listen, don't say
so
negative things about him. Say positive things.
positive things about him. Yes, say good
Yeah.
things about him. Yes, please do.
Right. So I've got to be over positive. Okey-dokey.
So what are
Yes.
you?
No, you have to be positive. Yeah, you don't be sitting here and be negative about people. We're not going to do that, Vanguard.
No.
What do I have to be over positive? Look how much you be negative
Well,
about me, Double D. Come
well,
on. What?
you know, as you well know, you can be facetiously
Hi,
positive, and that's negative.
Stormy's in
So,
here. Oh, Stormy, hi! I miss you. Oh, Stormy, I miss her. Oh yeah, that's my YouTuber mom. I'm sorry.
I'm not facetious, Double D. I'm just the Vanguard. That's all.
yep, just the Vanguard.
And
Well, I can see
then
we're off to a good
so
start here.
your dog has what is it on? That's this is
The
collar.
bulletproof vest that the dog wears.
Why? Because
No, it's not. I'm kidding, Noel. It's not a bulletproof vest.
what is those? What's a bulletproof? Yeah.
I
Bullet,
believe the dog is just wearing a simple harness. I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe Vanguard could tell us more.
Yes, but that was when she was a pup, and I don't let her wear a harness anymore because harness does not give you the control of a dog. The dog can pull and be what it wants on a harness. So a collar is much better for control. As a
what is
responsible dog owner.
Hello, Brian. Thank you for coming.
good to see you, Stormy. Oh my god. It's
So
been a
yes,
long time I have talked to you guys. Oh my god.
so
Well,
yes, that is a
Billy Bob.
normal
Billy Bob.
what
What?
fucking hell. That is a normal Julius canine harness, but that was when she was like 2 year old. But as a full grown dog, I found harness is not what you need.
Stormy, do you have a Discord?
Yeah, I agree with you, Vanguard. The collar works better for control, but if you have a well-behaved dog, a harness is fine because you don't have to worry about controlling it.
No,
Right?
what I'm saying is Double D. A harness is okay, right? But a
Mm-hmm.
collar is more required, even with a very well-behaved dog, because when you have a collar, it's about control. A harness lets the dog um, let let it think it's in control. Let me put it a simple way: the dog walks you. You do not walk the dog. Yes.
Like I said, I think that depends on the dog. But yes, Vanguard, I understand your point. If you have a well-behaved and well-trained dog,
Oh, I've had many well-behaved dogs. Yeah, man.
I'm still here, Tess, and you are too. Okay, Tess, perfect. Thank you for still being here. I'm going to be up for a couple more hours, Tess.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I've
George,
had
good to
many
see you,
well-behaved
George.
dogs.
You want to
Thank
come
you for
on?
coming in.
So, Noel, which part of the US are you from?
Ohio. I don't want to say where.
You
Ah,
don't have
that's
to.
fine.
Ohio's good enough.
That's fine. Oh,
Oh,
you're from Ohio
yes,
State, the
Sure,
state
I
of
say.
Ohio.
yes.
Yeah, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, man.
And Mr. Kittleton's in Indiana.
Mr. Kittles is in me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I ate dinner.
We saw that. You ate your
Well, you ate your
Hamburger
beefaroni,
helper.
hamburger helper. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah. I did all that.
Now your
Yeah.
evening is free, right?
Well, now I'm smoking a bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, Skittles. Don't you want to stay sober?
Wow. He's just had his face fed. For fuck's sake. Oh, dear. Well, Linda, get control of your man, otherwise the state has to pick up the bill again, Linda.
Stormy.
Vanguard, he's up.
Okay.
I think we're gonna get SA up here. He asked if he could join us. I posted the link. We'll see.
Right, Double D, I promise not to say something so cutting but so truthful again. I will
Yeah.
tell lies and be fucking rainbow coloured Vanguard for you tonight.
Listen,
Thank
you can be nice without telling lies.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this one time only. I'm going to pick my nose right on your channel. Ready?
Let's get rid of him. There we go.
Thank you. He's crazy, Doug. Is he crazy,
Wow.
Doug?
He was teasing anyway. He wouldn't really have done it.
Come
I
on, he
would.
really he picks his nose all
He
the
wouldn't
time.
really
and
have done it.
Yes, I
He
would
picks
have.
his nose all the time, Andy.
I
Tits,
would
you
have.
know
I would
that.
have done it, Doug.
What?
Yeah, he would have
You
done it.
know he does.
I would have done it.
You know he does. Fucking
But
hell.
Doug was ready to flip me off the fucking channel real quick.
Okay.
I'll put you in the basement, kiddos. That's all.
So, Skittles, how is Linda coping with your sobriety?
She's coping good.
How are you coping with Linda's sobriety of your conception?
Good.
Okay.
Things are good.
Well, whoa.
Bless you.
Thank you, Double D. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. Good enough. So I saw you at the was it an ice hockey game, Noel?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And you were live streaming there, right?
Yep.
You live streamed the other day like 3 times. You went up streaming, right?
Yep.
That's a lot of live streaming, Noel.
Because I like to talk to my people.
Yep. I
Yeah,
like your
to talk to
sweatshirt, Noel. It says Reese's on it. That's a cool shirt.
Oh, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey, Doug.
guess you like peanut butter, Noel.
I like some like chocolate, but not all. Some chocolate, but
Okay.
Meow. Meow.
How did the cat get along with the dog?
Pretty
Skittles?
good. Pretty good.
They get along okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patrick was lurking on you, Noel. Look at what he says.
what do you say? I saw you. I was lacking your chat earlier today. Really, you were? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Patrick.
I wouldn't say thank you to Patrick NY. He's like totally NYC.
Patrick's a cool guy.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Patrick is not cool.
Yes, he is. Stop.
So Vanguard, just like you. Sometimes I have to, give him a warning. Just like you, same way.
There's my point. You don't understand when the piss has been taken. Of course, I'm Patrick NYC's Harry. Come on. What? Oh, dear.
Patrick is a low down, gizzard eating, liver tasting son of a bitch.
Stop.
What?
Stop being
Okay,
mean.
Mr. Kittleson, that's about enough.
Wow.
You see, I don't, the problem is that, if you and Patrick start going back and forth like that, I'm going to have to get rid of both of you, right? I don't want to have to do that. So
You're going to get rid of who?
Leo says hello, Noel.
You're going to get rid of who? What?
Hi, Hi, Glory.
Oh,
Hmm.
bloody. Oh dear.
Noel, did you get a fresh supply of gummy straws?
No,
Huh?
no,
You didn't get no gummy straws?
no. Can you stop?
Huh?
I said,
She
can
said,
you
"Please stop."
Stop what?
talking about
What about your straw?
my gummy
Noel, Noel, just ask Skittles about Olive
Oh,
Garden
do yourself a
breadsticks.
favor. Do yourself a favor. Don't. Whatever Vanguard says, don't.
Don't.
Oh.
No, I will not ask him. Will not
Ask
ask.
him about Olive Garden breadsticks.
No, no, please.
Thank you, Noel.
Welcome.
New River, what's up?
Where's your straw, Noel?
I'm not gonna
Um,
show you.
Yeah,
No,
you're gonna
Why?
stop.
oh
Kiddos
dear.
left. Yep. Thank you.
Well, you asked him not to, and he kept going. So that's
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
Well, wait,
But
I was joking about Kittles and the Olive Garden breadsticks.
Yeah,
How
he
but we're
dare
not
you
gonna
say
talk about
about?
we're not gonna talk about that either, Vanguard,
no, we are not.
because it's intentionally provocative. I'm not an idiot, right?
Oh dear.
There's Pinky. Oh
Hello,
my
Pinky.
god. Okay, I need to behave. Pinky's here. Oh god. Oh my
You
god.
need to behave all the time, Noel, not just because Pinky's here.
Oh, Pinky and the brain.
I
Pinky
Hello,
don't.
and
Jerry Lynn
Doug,
Fortune.
Doug, I really do not like her at all. Pinky.
all right,
That
Pinky.
Don't tell us who you don't like. Tell us what you do like.
Did you
okay,
turn
I
right around the
like
turkey?
Stormy. Stormy, how's your day today, Stormy?
I think
Wait.
everybody likes Stormy.
Yeah, everybody likes Stormy. Stormy is a
So you,
cool girl. A cool
Kiddos, you
little.
didn't
uh,
have to leave the backstage, but I guess you got bored.
so Noel, do you like Reese's Pieces?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Do you?
No, I don't find American chocolate that very good, to be honest.
What about yours?
It's
The
very
Cadbury's?
good,
Reese's
actually.
chocolate.
It's very nice.
Very nice, very nice. Can you talk about it? The UK, the UK,
Yeah, man, I can tell you about British chocolate, European
British
chocolate. It's a
chocolate
lot nicer. Yeah,
is really good. It's a really good
yeah,
British
man, it's very
chocolate.
nice. Yeah, man. What do you want to know about it?
I really want to know everything, like what's the details and what. Yeah.
Well,
What's
um,
Coco? Then?
it's chocolate, but
Hello,
it's milk.
daughter. Good to see you.
And the only thing I can tell you,
Wait,
the,
don't.
the bad thing about soya milk is replaced milk. But anyway, shrinkflation is a problem, but at least it's better than American chocolate and candy. Yes, yes, yes.
Doug.
Yes, Dutchman did post some Huntington Beach parade vids, daughter. That's absolutely right. I was checking them out yesterday. I think I was looking at them.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Noel. I talked right over top of you.
That's okay.
Um,
I usually
right,
I
Noel,
do
have
that
you
too.
ever heard of have you ever heard of Cadbury's fruit and nut before?
What is it?
Cadbury's fruit and nut before.
No, what is those?
Wait, it's a chocolate bar.
Cadbury Fruit and Nuts is a chocolate bar with milk chocolate, fruits, and nuts.
Oh yes, yes. I heard of it. Yes, sorry, yes.
We get Cadbury's over here, Vanguard.
Yeah, but it's American made, isn't it?
I believe
Yeah.
it's American made. I don't believe we import the Cadbury's from England. No, but I don't believe. I think we make it here.
Mm.
There's also rum and raisin Cadbury's. I don't know. Maybe.
Those are?
What about Cadbury's caramel?
Yes. Yes, caramel. I like caramel too.
I like caramel.
Same with me too.
Wow. Oh. Cadbury's caramel. Mm.
I think Twit's out on. He's not. Twit's not here. Stormy came in and said Twit's gone out. He's doing something. I don't know what. Oh, he bought some chocolate last night. I prefer milk chocolate. I like caramel. I don't mind the Reese's on Reese's. But typically I don't eat much peanut butter. I don't ever like put peanut butter on my bread butter than I need all at once. You know what I mean?
Cadbury's is made from
Who's that?
cadmium.
Mountain Man. What's up, Mountain Man?
Hello, Mountain Man.
Wow.
Nice to see you, Mountain Man.
Wait. You've just said, Gurf, Cadbury's is made from cadmium. Gee. Wow.
Everybody, what is everybody doing today? What did you do, Doug?
I think your audio's fucked up.
What?
Vanguard, I'm not sure.
Wait, mine or his? Mine? Hello?
Double D's frozen?
What was the question?
What? What's happened, Double D?
Paige isn't responding. Come on back, Noel. Okay. I don't know what happened. She froze up. I thought you were froze up too. There she is. I'm looking for Kittles to come back, but he didn't bother yet. Maybe he's mad at me. Rodeo week in Sheridan, Wyoming, Mountain Man. Yeah, I know. I used to go to the rodeo for fun when I lived out west. I'm not going to comment one way or the other what I think about rodeo. I think, I don't think I need to go to the rodeo anymore, though. You know what I mean? So, you've been banned since 1998. There you go, Mountain Man.
Mountain Man.
Bull riding, barrel riding. I mean, the horses are fantastic, really, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the horsemanship with American style riding is fantastic, but that's American style riding.
The Western style, yeah. Of course, I rode English style when I used to ride Vanguard. Hello, SA.
Yeah. Right. Mate, I'm ex-household cavalry, and you telling me how to ride a horse? Go fuck yourself.
No, I told you I used to ride English style when I used to ride. That's what I said, Vanguard. I said
man,
me,
sorry about
right?
that.
I used to ride English style. That's what I said.
Man. Yeah, man. So you used to do a rise on a trot. Is that correct? Mm-hmm.
New Rivers can't go there. Mountain Man can't go there. What the hell? Hello, Burger. Burger 99. Hello. Good to see you, Burger.
So, hello there, Mab Share just going. You right?
Here in my place, we have Pizza 99. He's a Burger 99.
Yeah, this is Burger 99. Yeah. Different person, I think.
Visa.
Hello there. How you doing there, mob share just going? Hmm?
I
I'm
call him
doing good.
SA for short. I call him SA for short, Vanguard. It's easier.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, Vanguard?
Yeah, man, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Oh, that's good. Doug, can you hear me clearly now? Because whenever I come in your panel, my voice, I mean, cuts. I don't know now you can hear me clearly or not.
Can I be cheeky? Do you come from India, Pakistan, or Afghanistan?
Yes, I am from Pakistan.
Okay. Yeah, man. Fair enough. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Nice
we're
to meet.
back. I don't know what that was. Vanguard, do you not know SA?
I know. I don't know essay. First time I've come across this fellow.
Yes, I have seen you many times in that panel of Doug, but I didn't.
Ah,
Ah, thank you. I am always cool because of my mustache.
what? What? I mean, what? Your mustache. Your mustache. You're almost looking like a. What? I mean, shall I say, and not Urdu, not Indian or Pakistan, but almost a Gurdwara. Sorry, Sikh. We seek him there. We seek him there. We seek them everywhere. That's a
Those
Sikh mustache if I've ever seen one. What? Where's your head, turbine?
are everywhere in Pakistan, though. But I am very far from the Sikh. I am very, very far from the Sikh community.
Do
There is some Sikh genes in me.
you know what? I've been to India before.
Me? We?
Yeah, I've been to India many times.
Yes, we.
SA is in Pakistan, not India.
I know he's from Pakistan, but I'm telling you, I've been to India many times, you fucking double D fuckface. Fucking hell, Parker Lane, will you?
Oh, bye, Noel. He's up there, Vanguard.
Okay, my apologies. I know he's from Pakistan. He just told me, but I'm telling him I've been to India many times. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
What?
On which cities you been in India?
Old Mumbai. What? Old. What? Oh dear. Anyway, you know the southwest coast on the Arabian Ocean. You know, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala. Mm,
Oh, Goa. I have heard about the Goa. The Goa beach is awesome. I had
yes.
never been there because we don't have a good, I mean, political terms with India. So I mean, foreign policy is not good with India. So they don't
Yes.
allow us to visit India.
Yeah,
I
man.
think they are maybe they have their issues in their. I don't know what to explain it, but they don't allow any Pakistani, especially the Pakistani for touring purpose. If the Hindus from Pakistan they go for their, I mean for their rituals over there in India, like they go in Ganga and other places where they like Muslims go in Makkah and Medina, they go in India. So for that purpose they allow Pakistanis to come. Otherwise they don't give the tourist visa
Come on,
to any
man.
Pakistan, especially if you are individual.
I understand, but many Pakistanis come through a very northern part of India. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, the disputed part. You know what I mean?
Yes, we have, and hopefully someday the things will. I wish someday I visit India as a YouTuber, as a tourist someday. So I wish. Let's see if my wish completes or not. But because India is a good country, I yes, I'm a peace lover man. I never see things whatever the foreign policy of Pakistan has with India. So that's another thing. But being a human being, I would love to visit India if I got chance.
Uh, I'd love to say I speak Urdu, Persian, and also Hindi, but I don't. But Apsi Milka Kushi Hoy. Do you drink Desi Daru by any chance? Yeah, I think that's universal.
I don't drink any kind of alcohol, not at all. Whole of my life, I never have a
That was the joke. I know Pakistan's a Muslim country. That was the joke. Come on, oh come on, come on.
the
Mary
Pakistanis,
Bernie, thank you for coming.
but I don't.
Yeah, man.
Have you
If
enjoyed
Yeah,
anybody
the?
man. I was
on the panel,
I was
please
only
ask.
joking. I was only joking, my friend. It's very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I said that. Did you enjoy the Desi Daru in India?
Yes, I did enjoy the Desi Daru and the Bang Lassi. Yes.
I think Indian food is awesome, especially the food that they sell on carts and everywhere in the streets. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't
But
know
do you
where.
know what bang? You know what I mean by Bang Lassi, as in the milk cannabis drink? What? Bang Lassi.
Nobby Noble, what's up, Nobby? Good to see you, buddy. Good
Bang.
morning to
Bang.
you.
Bang Lassi, as in the cannabis milk drink. What?
Oh, that's you must have enjoyed the cow milk over there as well, because India is a maybe good cow producer country in cow milk producer country.
Yeah, but I'm
And
talking about the cannabis, mate. Bang, as in bang. What? Lassi.
bhang.
Bang. You know
Oh,
what cannabis is? I mean, the Hindu Kush. Cannabis with the
He
milk
doesn't,
drink.
he doesn't smoke.
What?
but
What?
Doug, when God is saying about the marjona, we call it bhang because we never have the marjona in smoking purpose. We use it as a drink purpose, and then it becomes bhang. In our local language, we call it bhang. In English, it's a marjona.
No, in English it's cannabis.
Marijuana.
Marijuana is an American bullshit term. What?
Oh, oh, cannabis. Okay, okay. Anyways, nice talking to you, Vanguard and Doug, because I have to eat my BF. You know that, and I am on a rooftop right now. I had my morning walk. Now I'm going to eat my breakfast. If I got opportunity, I will come again and talk to you. Anyways,
Okay.
I
Thank you for coming up, S.A. Good to see you.
Very nice. Very nice to meet you. Very nice
nice
to
Hello,
meet you.
Scott.
Yeah, man.
Scott, thanks for coming in, Scott. Good to see you.
Yeah, man.
So, Vanguard, S.A. live streams. You can go by his live stream and talk to him for hours.
He was a pleasant person to talk to. Very pleasant.
hmm
Yeah, man.
He does his own live streams,
Yeah, man.
as actually do many of the people in here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very pleasant man. Yeah, man. New River Troll says what?
I think they eat them, New River.
What do they use them big ass sheep in? The fuck?
You want the link, Mountain Man? Come on up.
What? New River
Hello, Mr.
Troll.
O.M. Good to see you.
Don't be
Thank you for
such an
coming in.
asshole, New River. Sorry, Doug. New River was being a bit of a dick there, to be honest. Why don't you tell him off? Oh, dear.
I did.
Oh,
Didn't you hear me? I said they eat them.
oh.
Good to see you, Mrs. Old Mechanic. You want a link, Nobby? Here's a link. Coming up. I think Dumber's right. I do believe that's what they called.
Mountain Man is going to go live stream soon. Doing rude twerking doing dance contest from Sheridan. Oh dear.
Mhm.
What?
That might be a fun live stream to look to go to.
Oh dear.
So my youngest children turned 18 today, Vanguard.
Oh, nice one.
So now all 5 of my kids are over. Is that a milestone? I don't know.
All 5 of your kids are going to college and above. That is a milestone. Fucking 5 children and that.
Well,
What
yeah,
the
they all went on after high school and continued, except that the 2 that just graduated, they haven't started college yet, but they will in August. So
Anyway, that must have been
my
expensive.
daughter, Miss
Double
OM, but yeah, I have twin daughters. They just turned 18 today. My twin daughters, my youngest. I only have one
God bless
son.
them.
I have 5 children. The oldest is the only boy, then followed by 4 daughters. So,
Right. Well, God bless them, and I hope they get what they want out of life, even though life
I
is
do too.
changing very
Absolutely.
quickly. But that must have been expensive, Double D. 5 children going to fucking college. Fucking
Vanguard,
hell.
shit's expensive, man. Of course it is.
Right.
Shit costs money, man.
Yeah, man.
What are you gonna do?
Well,
I don't look.
maybe a
You
bit.
know, it's fine. Listen, it's fine.
Maybe,
You want your kid.
maybe.
You always want your kid to do better than you, don't you?
Of course, but
They're
maybe
fraternal
it shouldn't
twins.
cost. All right, okay, but maybe it shouldn't cost so much, to be
I
honest.
agree. Listen, they go to state school. It still costs money, but it's much cheaper, and they can more likely to get grants. They're not identical twins. However, they look so much alike that people still confuse them. They are fraternal. Their DNA tells us so. You can't argue with that. However, they look very much like each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm very happy for you and your family, as always. I
Thank
like
you.
you, Double D, and your family and your wife. Lovely house, lovely house. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm in the attic here, but yeah. I relegate myself to the attic, Vanguard, so I could smoke at will. I
Yeah,
used to
man.
live stream downstairs in my dining room, but then
Yeah, man.
I'd get up and leave to go smoke. I don't know. It didn't seem to work so well. But it's a much nicer setting than this up here. I will say that. And it's hot.
Yeah,
I'm in the
man.
attic. I got the AC in the window on. It's hot up here.
Yeah, man. But you live in a lovely place, though, don't you, Double D? On a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gurf, I'll tell you, it's a joint effort. And I'll tell you a true story about my second wife. I've said this before. I'll say it again. When we got divorced, we didn't hire lawyers. We sat down at the table. We went on the website. We filled out the form, filed them with the court. It cost us $130. And we split to get the divorce legalized, signed by the judge. This is what I told her.
That's
I
so
said,
sensible.
I is sensible. What I said was this to her, Gurf. I said, we have to send our kids to college, not the lawyers. We don't. It's not our job to send the lawyers' kids to college. We got to send our own kids to college, and that's why we're not going to hire fucking lawyers. And that's what we do.
Shysters. What do you call them again? Shysters What? Just like what did he say? I mean, what?
That it's
I
not
mean,
our job. It's not our job.
the geezer
It's not
that
our job to
wrote
send the lawyers to
William
school.
Shakespeare. The world would be a lot better place without lawyers. Well done, Double D. Well done on you. Yeah, man.
Well, I think that once in a while there's good lawyers. In some instances, you need a lawyer. However, I think that America is the most litigious country on the planet.
Yeah,
We
man.
have, and
Yes.
I don't know what the number is, but we have like X number of lawyers per capita. If you go
Yeah,
to
man.
Japan, the number of lawyers per capita is like 50 times less. Like for every 50 lawyers per however many people we have in Japan, there's one
Yep.
lawyer for that same number
Yeah,
of
man.
people. Per that same number of people, I believe you are
But
the
I've got
most
to,
litigious society in the on
yeah,
the
man.
planet.
Without a
Hello,
doubt,
Marcus.
mate,
Nice
because
boutique. Good to see you.
without a
Go ahead.
doubt, without a doubt, because everybody in America wants to sue every fucker, right? But one
Oh,
thing you just said, you went through a divorce,
hmm
divided your assets up without paying lawyers. That is so sensible. What a sensible thing to do.
well,
Well done, Double
reasonable
D.
adults, Vanguard. Reasonable adults can do that,
Yeah, man.
right? Reasonable adults can do that.
Yeah, but
If people, if
reasonable
people, if
adults.
people are going to be unreasonable, then you need a lawyer,
Yeah,
and
yeah, man.
that's just what it is.
But
What about you,
that's the way
Nobby?
the world is. That's the way the world is. It's very unreasonable because
Yes,
people think male or female via a relationship they want to take more from one another. That's when the cunt that really take more is called like what did you call again? Litigation, lawyers,
litigants.
solicitation.
Yeah, we are the most litigious. Now, Mountain Man says Israel has the most lawyers per capita. That might be true. That might be true. I don't know, but it's my understanding that the United States is the most litigious. That is to say, people suing other people. But civil lawsuit, people suing each other. It's like a bad habit here. Nabi, I have a question for you, Nabi.
Yeah.
How often do you frequent your local solicitor?
I'm my own solicitor.
You're your own
What
solicitor. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
I just follow the
what
English
do you know
Constitution.
about solicitation, Nobby Noble?
Sorry?
What do you know about solicitation,
Well,
Nobby
for first
Noble?
thing, never say a word whilst in custody, ever.
Right.
That's the
Okay.
major rule. And then
Right.
make sure that you go to a court or just a proper court. And
All right. So let's talk
not be
about you're
guilty
British,
and
right? You're British. Can you tell the
No, I'm not
Americans that
British.
are
I'm
watching?
English.
What? But you're still
I'm
British. Can
no,
you
I'm
tell
nothing
the
to do with that British
Americans?
Empire, mate.
No, you're British. You're British.
No, I'm not, mate. Don't insult me.
You're British. So can you tell the Americans about British litigation, please?
I can't know because I'm not British. I can speak about the English
All right.
Constitution.
All
I'll tell you
right.
something, Nabi.
Just to fit your disturbed
I could
head. Can you tell me about English litigation then, please?
Yeah. What type of litigation you want to talk about?
Wow. Do you know? Right. Tell them all about how you go to which court or which court and which court. Come on.
For what purposes, though?
What, for any
pursuing a
purpose?
friend,
For
or
any purpose.
for protection?
Come on. Tell the people about English litigation. Come on.
I'm not sure the people in the chat really give a flying fuck, Vanguard.
I don't even understand the
Neither
context
do
of
I,
the
but
question.
anyway, I'm just
But
proving a point.
I've
maybe
only
you
been
should
doing it a few minutes. I don't know what your conversation's about.
Yeah, maybe you should ask him to tell you about it since you're the one that's interested, Vanguard, right?
Right. It's called Magistrates Court, right?
Okay.
Then Crown Court. Then Superior Court. What? And then what? Which courts after that? English litigation Nobby Noble. What? No answer.
What's
Nobby
happened to
Noble.
Vanguard? Wait a minute.
Well,
There
no
you
answer.
go. That's better.
I've
I don't
only
know what
just
I
come
did
into
there,
the
Vanguard.
conversation like 5 minutes ago, Vanguard. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Tell the American public about the judicial system in England. Which courts do you
Well,
go
he's not
for?
talking to the American public. He's talking to you, Vanguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he needs to tell the American public about the British
I don't
judicial
think the American
system.
public. I don't think the American public has any interest in the legal system or whatever in England. I just don't think they do.
Well, America's
Oh,
got pretty
dear.
much the same because America took the English Constitution and slightly altered it a bit, didn't they? So
No,
we're
they
virtually the
didn't.
same where law's concerned.
No, they did
Yeah.
not. No, they did not.
Yeah, they did.
Right. So when was the last time you appeared in a magistrate's court, Nobbin?
I've never appeared in the magistrate's court.
When was the last time you appeared in a crown court?
Never.
Nobby?
Never.
When was the last time you appealed in a appeals court, Nobby?
Never.
When was the last time you appeared in the Supreme Court, Nobby?
Never.
When was the last time you ever served on King's Bench, Nobby?
Nearly once, but got refused.
Mm.
Lack of ID and things like that.
Well, there you have it then. Never been to court ever, right?
No.
That's a good feat. I've been in court a few times, I hate to say.
I've been to standing courts like outside public places like Glastonbury and places like that where they just sort of just run you through and give you a ticket, like, you know.
So you understand what a King's Bench is, Nobby? Okay.
Let's have a look at Nobby for a minute. Wait.
Wow.
So that's not England, right?
That's Eastbourne, yeah. That's where I went.
Oh,
on
is
holiday.
it? Wow,
It's when
okay.
I went on holiday for weekend the other week.
What kind of trees were those?
Well, palm trees, I think, imported.
Okay. I was surprised to see those trees. That's all.
Yeah, it's seafront, the special thing, isn't it? You know.
Eastbourne. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I went there for 3 days and went to Intergalactic Space Federation.
You do
weekend.
look like a bit of a space cadet there, fella. Big time.
Yeah, that's the aliens flying over on the right. You can see them flashing about. Them things there.
Wow. You do look like a bit of a space cadet, fella.
You look like a Staffordshire Pit Bull Terrier.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Or a cross between a Staffordshire and a Pit Bull, or a pure Staffordshire. Looks
Pure
like a pure Staffordshire. Is it, Vanguard?
Yes, that's a pure Staffordshire for you.
Yeah. My mate's got one. Call him Pink, because you know who do you call him? Him out of Pink Floyd. What's it called? Never remember his bloody name. He breeds them just like 3 miles away from where I live. Staffordshire's, like exactly like yours, pink ones. Well, ginger pink, whatever.
No, there's definitely no pink involved at all. Fuck off, will you?
It's pinky ginger. It's same colour as my mate's dog that we call Pink because he bought it off.
I know you're close to Brighton. I know you're close to Brighton, but don't call my dog Pink again. Will you? Never call my dog Pink again, even though you're close to Brighton, will you?
Okay, it's a ginger one then.
Fuck off.
Well, there you have it.
Wow.
I will say it is a nice looking dog though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he just called my dog Pink, for fuck's sake.
Because my mate's dog looks identical to your dog and we call him Pink. Her Pink, sorry.
It's not pink, mate. Fucking stop it before I get abusive.
I'll see if I can find
Okay,
a picture of the Staffordshire Bull Terrier that my mate's got.
Oh.
Bless
So,
you.
like, have you ever been to Bournemouth before, Nobby Noble?
I've been all over the country. I
Bournemouth.
used to be a dispatch rider on motorbike, so yeah, I've been virtually everywhere.
What, a dispatch motor rider? What? Down in
Motorcycle,
the
yeah.
South Coast? What?
Yeah.
Did you work
From-
as a dispatch motor rider in London?
Yeah, I worked
No.
for Zombie Music, Abbey Road, all types of music people.
Oh.
Worked from
So,
1982 to year 2000.
nice. So, which type of bikes did you ride in London? GPZ?
BMW R87, Yamaha FZX 750,
Nice.
etc., etc.
Yeah, man. Wow. So, could you do the job in London with a Tesla motorcycle?
I can't ride motorcycles anymore because my lungs are knackered now, so I've stopped. I've retired,
Yeah, man.
Lungs are knackered. My cousin used to be a motorcycle courier in London back in the 80s.
Yeah.
He had a French bike. He had a Motor Martin, like a French bike.
There's my
And he
FZX
had
750 I had.
he had the box on the back and he had the big tube on the back. And he would do the motorcycle courier thing all over London.
This is what
That's a nice looking bike.
FZX 750,
He said he
which
made-
I've got to 100.
Can you see the Alfa
20
Romeo
horsepower.
behind it? Can you see
see
the
the
Alfa
Alfa
Romeo? Can you see the Alfa Romeo behind it? Which Alfa Romeo is that? What?
I think it's 156, I think it is. 164 or something like that, but yeah.
Let me have a look at your bike. Hold on.
It's grainy.
Yep.
It's like 1990, that photograph.
1990. So that is 35 years ago that picture was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you see the red car behind it? That's an
You know,
Alfa
I see the
Romeo.
Alfa Romeo. I do.
Alfa Romeo Giulietta 10 something or other, I think it was called. Some weird name. Some weird name.
3,000 people there.
Wow. An Alfa Romeo Giulietta. What? Ghislaine Maxwell? Oh dear.
And I'll try to find a picture of a dog.
So, Nobby Noble. Nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah, mate, same.
Yeah,
Hello
man,
there.
but Britain, what? United Kingdom? Fuck off, will you?
Here's me on my wheelie day on a Suzuki, I think it's 1100. Yamaha 1100, I think it is. I think
YFZ?
long ago. It's that fucking long ago.
Wait. I can't even see it.
So-
Is it a YFZ? GPZ or what?
I'm just shrinking it so it fits screen because it's massive.
And what do you think, Mountain Man? What's your opinion of the matter? Is that you on the motorcycle?
Yeah, I did a week's long wheelie training.
Yeah. That's a different bike, though. That's not the same bike.
This is, I think it's a Yamaha 1100. It's the instructor's bike that I got because I was the best wheelieist of the whole crew.
Hello, Jessica. Thank you for coming in, Jessica. So, my cousin, right? I told you he was a motorcycle courier in London in the 80s, and he did it every day. And he he went he still had to carry the A to Z because he still don't know all the. You drive in the city every day, and you still don't know all the roads.
I learned page 96 and 97 at A to Z.
Yeah.
Brixton, Stockwell, Camberwell, and
oh dear. Are you trying to say that you read all of the knowledge in a part-time taxi driver? Oh, dear.
Yeah, you had
Well,
to do in
let me,
them
let
days,
me
you
give
know.
you an example, Vanguard. I don't even live in Manhattan, but I know I would say I'm about 80 to 90% proficient in the streets and the layout. It's all
Yeah,
square, not all of it, but it's 80% of it's all blocks, right? And I know the different neighborhoods, the different streets. I know what roads to take to get there. My cousin lived in London, rode a motorcycle as a courier, delivering in London all day, every day, still relied on the A to Z to find his
yeah.
way around.
That's all there was
Yeah,
back
man.
then, back in them
Indeed,
days.
indeed. But I'm talking about the difference between the knowledge and bike riders. GPS has made that all like
Yeah,
superfluous now. But
it was
anyway,
before
the
GPS.
point
Yeah,
I'm
now with
trying to make,
GPS, you don't need it.
the point I'm trying to make is the knowledge took a long time, but bike riders, oh, yeah. What?
Roosevelt Island. Oh, nice. That's a nice place to be, Scott, on Roosevelt Island.
Do you understand what I mean, Noble?
I
Noble,
do.
Nobby.
I get with the GPS now. You don't need it. Yeah. Hey, Pip.
Yeah, but do you understand what the knowledge is, Double D?
You mean the way around town?
The knowledge is a very expensive badge you have to earn over 5 or 6 years. It takes that long to be a London cabbie.
Hello, fat crack.
What? Hello there, FC.
Patrick does live
But
on an
Double
island.
D, Double
Yep.
D, do you know what the knowledge is and how much expense it takes for such a bullshittery thing these days? What the fuck?
Vanguard, you know this guy, Fat Crack, in the chat?
Yes, I do.
He came.
If it's the real fat crack from
He
Wales,
came in and said hello to you specifically. I was wondering if you know him.
if it's the real fat crack from Wales, yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Constitution Island in the Hudson River, Pip. Patrick, of course, lives on Staten Island.
Oh. Yeah, man, you too, fat crack. If that's you, how's your mother? You right? How's the family? Yeah, man.
Constitution Island is in the Hudson River, upriver from me, maybe 20 miles. I've been to Constitution Island. It was where they had the chain between Constitution Island and West Point to keep the Brits ships from going up the river during the Revolution. The chain links are about 20. They're made out of 1.5 square stock iron, and they're about 24 inches by 12 inches. And they had this chain strung across the river from Constitution Island to West Point. Ain't that right, Pip? Yeah, that's it. I've been there. I've been to Constitution Island. And they still have the old buildings. It's cool. It's like a tourist place now. Yeah.
Wow. Can you remember when we sailed up the Potomac and burnt the White House down, Double D, after
Of
the
course, I
War
don't
of
remember that,
Independence?
man. That was in 1814. I don't remember that. In fact, I wasn't born until 1965, like 150 years later.
Fucking nice one, fat crack. The air shows. Nice one, brother. Nice one. Nice one. Was there any GSF 35s there? C's or B's?
Streaming the air
I
shows.
do love.
Hello, Amy
I
Staley.
do love my aircraft. I do love my aircraft, but the British Navy, have only got GSF 35s, Lightning
What, those
2s.
limeys?
Wow. Anyway, may I speak to Fat Crack for a moment, please, Double D?
What are you gonna ask? You know him, right? I don't know this guy. I don't know where he came from or how he got here.
But may I speak to him uninterrupted, please?
Maybe I'll see if I feel like interrupting you, I will. But otherwise, go ahead.
Did you see the GSF 35 stranded for almost 3 weeks in Kerala, India. from the HMS. What? I mean, Prince Charles. I mean, fucking dad's fucking gone dead. What? I mean, sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, the Prince Philip. We lost one of our F-35s and they had to be parked in Kerala for over 3 weeks. Oh, dear. What?
He says he's seen it.
Whoa. Wow.
Hey, what's up, KMO? Thank you for coming in. Good to see
Thank you
you,
for
man.
acknowledging that, Crack. Thank you for acknowledging that. And if these Americans don't understand what I've just said, an F-35 was parked
It's
in
even more. It's
Kerala.
deeper than that, Vanguard. It's deeper than that. You're right. We don't understand, but the fact is that we don't care, right? So
What? It's an American jet, for fuck's sake.
okay.
What?
Us English don't understand either.
In fact,
Wow.
you seem to be way more concerned about American issues than most Americans I know, Vanguard.
What? I mean,
That's true.
I'm
true.
talking about a British jet that is an American-made jet parked in India. How do I complain about America? What?
I never said you complain. I said you care more. You seem to care more about American issues than many Americans I know. That's what I said, Vanguard. Right?
Well, when you understand the world a bit better than most Americans, that's not a big task, is it?
No, but none of it. I mean,
Wow.
but I don't measure people like that. You know what I mean? I was like,
It's big bud. Where are we? How do I get this into camera? I'll never know.
I think you'll find, Vanguard, I think you'll find that I'm probably one of the most tolerant and patient people you'll ever meet. Probably. Uh-oh.
It's got a new supply in. It's beautiful. It stinks.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it, Double D.
Me? I didn't say anything worth repeating.
Oh. What? Double D? Well, can you repeat that? Because I didn't hear it.
I said I didn't say anything worth repeating. That's what I said. So
What?
the answer is no. So the answer is no. I'm not going to repeat it. Okay?
Okay. So it's not worth repeating.
No. What I said was not worth repeating.
Okay, dookie. Oh, yeah, man.
But it's all good.
I know quite a lot about the JSF 35.
I bet you people ask you to repeat yourself a lot. I can imagine a lot of Americans, when you're on panels, have trouble understanding you, right?
What? I just said I know quite a lot about the JSF 35.
The airplane. You're back on the airplane, right? Okay. You're saying it's a British plane, right?
No, it's not. It's an American plane.
It's an American plane in England. Okay, if you want to tell us about it, please do.
Right. Do you know much about it, Double D?
Me? No.
Yeah. Well, we have the V-style version. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's vertical takeoff and short landing, or short takeoff and vertical landing. Whichever way you look at it, it's the plane that can go like a Harrier. The Harrier
Like
replacement.
the Harrier. Okay. So vertical takeoff and landing, short takeoff and landing, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And
You
they
know
put
that
those. They
GSF
put those.
35.
Hey, Rocky Mountains.
Do you know that GSF 35, the
What's
double
up,
D?
Rocky Mountains? Hey, Frenchie.
Joint Strike Fighter. What?
Thank you for coming in.
Fat Crack, it used to be called the Joint Strike Fighter before Israel adulterated it, and it's still being debated in Congress now how Israel adulterated the technology.
Why are you worried about all that, Vanguard? We don't need to get into all that here. Yeah, please feel free to self-promote on my channel if you want to post your link and ask people to sub to you. Please do. If you happen to be live, post it and, encourage people to go.
Oh. I was just answering Fat Crack because
Nobby's got something that you were answering Butt Crack's question. Yeah. Okay. Or Fat Crack. Sorry. I got to get it right. I read what Gurf said before.
The B-1B Lancer. Oh dear. And a C5 Galaxy. U2 flies.
I'm going to post what Grip said. There you go.
Wow. Oh.
Vanguard, that's about the 5th time you've done that.
Oh, do you want me to
I think
apologize
if
again?
you're keeping count, you'll notice that I haven't belched once.
What, do you want me to apologize again?
Well, perhaps if you have like some self-awareness, you could mute yourself until you're done belching and then unmute yourself so that we all don't have to hear it.
Fair enough, Double D.
I don't know when you're going to belch, so I can't mute
you.
But
you don't want reality. You don't want reality. You just want fakery and fuckery up here, Double D. Fair enough.
You call it reality. I just call it, being rude. But, whatever. I guess being rude is part of reality, no doubt. But that doesn't mean I need to submerge myself in it, right? Does it? Thank you, Annie.
Well,
Frenchie, good to see you. Thank you for coming in today. I don't recognize the format, but yep. Amy.
Oh. Anyway, fakery and fuckery.
I had your name wrong. I'm sorry, Amy. I apologize, but I got it right now. Now I got it right. You know what? I don't see very well, let alone read.
Amy, it's a Yorkshire pork pie.
That's a Yorkshire pie.
Yeah,
it looks like a ginger pie crust to me. That's what it looks like.
Seriously, are you saying it's rude to belch on panel? Seriously? Fucking hell. Don't be a bunch of melts, for fuck's sake. What the fuck?
That's true, Tanner. That was my point to Vanguard. He knows when he's going to do that. He can mute himself.
Oh.
But anyway. I mean, I'm not even going to ask him if he did that at the dinner table growing up. But
well, in certain cultures, belching shows appreciation.
Yes, in certain cultures it does. You're right. But not in our culture.
Which culture are we talking about? Double D culture? Oh, dear.
Western culture. We're not Asians. In Asia, I know belching is actually a sign of appreciating the food, the meal you've been served, right? But, and I don't even remember which countries, to be honest, but I believe it's an Asian thing. And we are not. We're Western.
Wow.
And now, don't get into the Henry VIII bullshit either, because I don't need that. But.
Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am.
Yeah, Zed, sure, but I mean, 9, 10 times?
Oh, wow. But I believe he's still alive, but nobody goes there, Fat Crack. Nobody.
So I
Apart
guess
from apart from one American who's basically like Jimmy and a narcissistic Nazi Trump fucking cocksucking cunt. Yeah.
Vanguard,
Okay.
we're not gonna disparage any politicians here. None.
Mate, I was answering Fat Crack, not to you.
Well, then maybe
So
you should show some temperance
what?
with your answer. It was a yes
Why
or no
do I?
question, right?
What?
It was a yes, Vanguard. It was a yes or no question. I read it.
I was talking to Fat Crack, not you.
Yeah. Well, but you're here on my panel, so yes, you are talking to me, and you're talking to everybody else in the chat. You're talking to all of us.
All right, so I'm supposed to be censored like a good American. Okie dokie. Okay.
Dude, you just have to follow my rules. Whatever else you do, I don't give a fuck.
Censored
right?
like
But
a good
when you're
American.
when you're here on my panel, you have to follow my rules, and that's all there is to it.
Like I just said, censored like a good American. Fair enough. I will obey
I'm not
you.
asking you to be a good American. I'm just telling you you have to follow my rules. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you anything else. I'm not telling you have to be one thing or another.
Of course, you've been telling me how to act. Fucking hell.
I'm not telling you how to act.
Of course
You can act
are.
any way you want, but when you're on my panel, you follow my rules. That's it.
Well, I've been trying to follow your rules, but you've been telling me what to do.
Did you come here to get Vanguard in trouble? Fat Crack, is that why you came? I think it's a setup, Vanguard. I think your buddy here, and I don't know him. I've never seen him before, but you know him. But I believe he's here to set you up and fuck with you. That's
all right. If you believe that, I will leave right now. And
no,
I don't.
I'm kidding.
I'm
Crack even knows I'm kidding.
serious. If you believe that, I'm being serious. I'll leave right now. If you don't want me here for conversation for a good couple of hours, I'm quite happy to leave.
Conversation is fine. Vanguard, listen, I don't not like I have a horse in the race, but I can't allow. Here's the thing, right? One comment is, but then there's like 48 comments that follow it from the other people. I can't let one person make comments and then other people are going to start doing it. I've got to stop it when it begins. You understand what I'm saying?
I obviously understand what you're saying, but you're telling me I can't be the Vanguard because I have to be pleasant, nice, and be obliteratedly fucking Americana bullshit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Vanguard. It's YouTube. Change your name and be someone else.
Okay.
It's YouTube, right? Okay. Oh, come on, Vanguard. Relax.
Double D, can I have a kiss? Because I love you and your family.
Thank you.
No. I really do. I think Double D is one of the nicest dudes on YouTube, actually. Even though he's a bit of a.
I've been told by some of my best friends in YouTube that I'm too nice and I should be meaner. I'm not shitting you. They've told me that.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to them, Vanguard, because I'm just being me. Listen, I used to, when I first started doing panels, I don't know if you remember, like 4.5 years ago, it was a shit show. It took me a while to figure out how to put my foot down and not run a complete shit show, right?
Indeed.
Now, to that end, I can't even run a little shit show. I have to keep it straight.
A little shit show.
Yeah, because you give them an inch and then you've lost a mile. So you can't even let it start. That's all.
All I'm saying is I believe in comedy, right? I believe in freedom of speech and freedom of expression.
Oh, I fully support freedom of speech and expression.
If you can't take that and
Listen,
disclaimers.
I
Is
absolutely
don't
support
attack
freedom
us like
and
that. I mean,
expression,
tacos like that. I mean, don't be
but
a
not here.
president taco. Come on,
But
come on.
but not here, Vanguard. Right? I 100% support your right to freely express yourself anywhere you can, but you can't do it here. Right? That's all.
Freedom of expression, but not here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I try to keep it nice, don't I?
I know you're trying, Vanguard. I know you are. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Well, I clearly enumerate in my chat guidelines what's good, what's acceptable, and what isn't. So
Yeah,
we're
man.
all good.
Do you like? Do you think the Epstein files disappearing is acceptable?
Yeah, we're not here to talk about the Epstein files. You could probably find plenty of chats where they're happy to talk about it, Vanguard. Right? I'm just saying. I do have opinions about it, but I'm not going to express my opinions. You know why? Because I don't want everyone in the chat expressing their fucking opinion about it. So I
Fair
won't
enough.
express mine.
That's fair enough. That's fair
Right?
enough.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
He's off to sleep. Look, you've put Fat Crack to sleep now, Vanguard. Thank you for coming in,
Well,
Fat Crack. Nice to meet you.
Well, I doubt I put Fat Crack.
Okay.
Hello, Jennifer Wagner.
I was just saying I had my microphone off then. I'm off to one of the oldest fish and chip shops in England on Friday. Used to be called what did it used to be called? Anyway, it's called Murgatroyd's now. It's in Leeds.
Murgatroyds, I've heard about that.
Near Yeadon Airport.
Yeah.
Used to be called what did it used to be called? It used to have a fun fair and everything with it. Oh, cracking, never remember the name of it. I remember it in a minute.
Anyway, I've heard of
Amy, thank you
Murgatroyd,
for coming.
but it's
Yeah,
not national.
It does massive haddock about about 3 foot
Yeah,
long
but
haddocks,
right. Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Murgatroyds is not national. It's only in 1 or 2 places, literally.
Yeah. Harry Ramsden's, that's what it used to be called. And I went to Harry Ramsden's when I was...
Harry Ramsden's is not Murgatroyds.
No, but
Harry
listen,
Ramsden's is Harry Ramsden's.
First Harry Ramsden's was at Yeadon, near me, just up road from Harrogate. And it's from that early 60s through till 90s. Then it stopped, and then it had a pause, and now it's changed its name. Now it's called a place called Murgatroyd's. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try that out on Friday.
You are talking out your
place in England?
What?
Sorry,
again, you keep complaining about me, but he said Murgatroyd, right? Is Harry Ramsden's.
No, it used to be Harry Ramsden's. Harry Ramsden shut down. This place is taking it over, so I'm going to try it out.
I don't know who Harry Ramsden is, Vanguard.
It's one of the first fish chips shops in the country.
Murgatroyd is not Harry Ramsden's. There's only 1 or 2 places.
Harry Ramsden shut down, and the same building became Murgatroyd.
Fuck off. Yeah?
What do you do to
Not
him?
Having it.
I don't know. Anyway, when I used to go, when you used to be a kid back in the 60s, you used to go to Harry Ramsden's every fortnight or so for fish and chips, and go to amusement arcades in Yeadon. And I've just found out that it's reopened in the last couple of years. There's a place called Murgatroyd's. So I'm going to be trying that out on Friday.
Murgatroyd's is not Harry Ramsden's, for fuck's sake.
Did I say that it was?
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What used to be Harry Ramsden shut down, and it got replaced by a place called Murgatroyd's.
Well, Harry Ramsden's is not Murgatroyd's. Murgatroyd's is not national. It's only in a few places. Harry Ramsden's was national. For fuck's sake.
So you seem to be having, what is it? A discrepancy about the use of a building or something? Well, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know what he's arguing with.
I'm
No,
not sure. I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
no, no.
what it is you're even on
Right,
about.
right.
Fish and chip shop I'm off on Friday.
People do not want to listen to common sense. Harry Ramsden's was national. Murgatroyd's has only
Yeah, but it
been
started off in
provincial.
Leeds, didn't it? Eden, the first shop was in Eden, Leeds. About
I thought it was
miles away from where I am.
Let me start again because you're not listening. A national restaurant called Harry Ramsden's is not Murgatroyd's.
No, it isn't.
Fuck off, will you?
Harry Ramsden's, the first one, has been closed down and it's been replaced. It's been fitted out by a place called whatever it's called.
You're talking about a national chain restaurant in England.
Yeah, it's called Murgatroyd or something.
I got it.
I'm going to be trying it out on Friday.
Now I got it.
Yeah. Don't have to get an argument over me just
saying
a fact over me going to a fish and chip shop on Friday.
I'm going to post that, Amy. Been a long time since I watched that movie, and I don't remember the voices of any of the characters. Let me think. Do I remember Cruella de Vil's voice? That I remember. Well, now that we got that straightened out, when I go to eat next time in England, where should I go? Where should I go? Harry Ramsden's or Murgatroyd? Or should I try both?
Ramsden's is the original 1960s fish and chip shop, which was absolutely brilliant. It's now been taken over by a place called Murgatroyd.
So, Double D, do you want to listen to me for a moment?
He was telling me the history of Harry Ramsden.
Okay. Would you like to listen to me for a second?
Well, after I listen to what Nabi had to say.
Yeah,
you've already listened to what he said. You've already listened to what he said.
All I heard was you talking over it.
I've been gone for fucking 2 minutes, man. Go fuck yourself.
I'm really looking forward to massive fish, like, you know? Massive fish.
Right. Anyway, Harry Ramsden's was a national. Let's just see. It's a bit like Tim Hortons. It's a bit like Tim Hortons, but for fish and chips, right? But that was national. But the other place, Murgatroyd's, is only in a few places. I mean, 1 or 2 or 3. Yeah. You've got to go there. Right.
That's where I'm going on Friday.
I would go to both.
I can't go to both because Harry Robinson's no longer there anymore. It's been taken over by this place. It's been taken over by Murgatroyd's.
He's saying that Harry Ramsden is no longer where it was. Yeah.
No, Harry Ramsden has not been taken over by Murgatroyd's. It's not national.
I believe. Wait a minute. I believe he's talking about the location of the storefront. Not the entire corporation, Vanguard.
Yeah, my local place, 7 miles away.
I believe he's talking about a specific spot. Hello, Tisha.
I'm off with fish and chips on Friday.
Right. You might have me on there calling it a corporation.
Whatever it's like.
You might have me on that one calling it a corporation. Harry Ramsden's was like Tim Hortons, but for fish and chips.
Yeah,
it was a piece of
chain
shit,
restaurant,
right? Right,
but
Murgatroyd's is only in a few places. It is not a chain, hence it's not a corporation.
Okay.
What?
Okay. I didn't need to know that fact. All I was saying to Dougie is I'm off to this new place called Murgatroyd's on Friday. I'm off for fish and chips. It used to be called Harry Ramsden's.
Yes, that particular place might be. A referral
on Friday, which is 7 miles away from
Murgatroyd's is not a corporation.
I'm just going to be like, telling the difference between Harry Ramsden's and Murgatroyd's. Hopefully, Murgatroyd's is as good as Harry Ramsden's. I don't know yet.
But, fucking Harry Ramsden's was a piece of shit.
I'll find out. I'm going to film it anyway.
God, are you leaving?
I'm filming it anyway, Dougie. So I'll film it.
Right, come on, English fucking wannabe. Harry Ramsden's was a piece of shit. It was. It was
It was
the
a
fish
few
and
back in the
chip
60s.
shop
It was fantastic.
that had basically
It
the
was a
name
chain restaurant
of.
that sold fish and chips in
See
England.
what I mean? I get accused of over talking, but you won't let me finish. How dare you? You fucking super dickheads! Fuck off, will you? Fuck off.
You were saying
Fuck.
that Harry Ramsden was a local restaurant, correct?
Harry Ramsden's was a piece of shit, just like Jim Hortons, Tim
Oh,
Hortons, and all the shit in between.
it was
But
beautiful.
Murgatroyd's is not national. It's only in 1 or 2 or 3 places. Right?
Yeah, you said
No.
so several times. We heard you.
Anyway, I'm going to be trying it out on Friday. And see if it's good as I
What's up,
remember.
Nubby?
Yeah.
I'll be filming it anyway.
Oh dear. Dutchman with the A to Z to Zulus and all that bullshit. Go fuck yourself, will you? Fuck off. You like pickled herring with onions anyway. Fuck off, Dutchman.
What do you look like, Vanguard, anyway? So look at your face.
What do I look like? What?
Yeah.
Do you fancy me? Do you fancy
No,
me?
I'm just wondering if you look like your dog.
What? Do I look like my dog?
Yeah, usually they do. Owners of dogs usually look like the dogs.
Trisha, thank you for coming, Trisha.
It's just a natural way of being.
No, I like that. I like that. Do I look like my dog?
Well, let's have a look at it then. Let's have a look. It's simple. Unless you're in your policeman's uniform or something.
Do I look like my dog? Whoa. No, I don't. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Thank you. I am in a good mood today.
Hey, can't even talk about
There you go, Max. That's always a good thing. Okay.
Do you want to see what I look like, Nobby Noble? Nobby Styles? Nobby,
Yeah,
fuck
go on
you.
then. Put a laugh.
Okay.
See, messy your room. Your dirty windows.
Now, let's have a look at that. Wait a minute.
I got myself a holy stone from Eastbourne.
Now,
All right.
what do you reckon, Nobby? You think that's him? I have no way of knowing.
That's a picture of some dude. I don't know who that is.
I don't know what that picture is, but
Yeah.
he does have a picture of himself on horseback when he's a member of the Queen's Guard.
All right.
But you can't see any details on his face.
So he's definitely British then, if he was a member at Queen's Guard. That stone I got from Eastbourne the other day.
Yeah, he was a member of the Queen's Guard. I have no reason to doubt his story. That's what he says. So.
Oh, it's difficult getting this in. Get rid of that picture and be able to get it in.
I doubt this cunt knows what the household cavalry or the division is.
It's British.
Household cavalry.
That is part of the UK Empire.
Eh,
That holy stone I got.
Let me look at it. Wait, hold on. So as dark as it is, I'm not sure even what that is. That's a piece of hash, right?
No, it's like just a holy stone I got off the beach in Eastbourne.
Off the beach?
Yeah, it looks pretty amazing in real life, but not on camera, obviously.
Whoa.
No, man, I couldn't hardly see it. It was too dark. You gotta realign your light.
Well, and you've got a Dyson fucking air converter in front of you.
Yeah.
What? You're a
Yeah.
dickhead?
Okay. I'm going to ask you in the chat. Please stop picking on Vanguard. Please.
No, they can pick on me all day long. It does not bother me. Let them pick. Let them pick.
Okay. They can get pretty nasty though if you give them license.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let them pick. They can say what they want.
I went through all this 10 minutes ago, Vanguard. I do give a fuck. Okay?
Yeah, man. Well, thank you, Double D, but the chat can say what they want. It's called the chat. You know what I mean? Let them say what they want. And that's gospel. I don't get offended by it. I can retort to it if I choose to, but I don't give a shit what chat says. At least it's freedom of speech and expression. God bless.
Maybe you should have your own panel, Vanguard, and let people say and do whatever they want. Right?
Oh.
You know, there's great liberation in having control, right? So you set up your own StreamYard.
Yeah,
you let people in the chat people on the panel do and say whatever they want.
Yeah,
then you'll be happy.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Double D. It's your channel, but I was commenting what you said about the people who are trying to be nasty towards me.
Well, they made a few comments about your appearance.
Let them be nasty if they want to be, Double D. But I respect your channel. I love you, Double D. I think you're fantastic.
I heard what you said, and I thought I explained to you. It's okay with you, right? I said, but it's not okay with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we went through this. We don't have to go there. Right? That's behind us now, right?
Can you do me a favor?
We beat the issue to death, right? It's like,
can you do me a favor, Double D?
Maybe it depends. I will never promise to do a favor before I know what it is.
Can I have a kiss, please?
Have a what?
A kiss.
A kiss or a crisp? You asked for a crisp or a kiss? I couldn't understand you.
A kiss.
You can have a crisp. I got these crisps right. I've been eating them.
What? I thought you called those potato chips on the shoulder.
I honestly didn't understand what you said. I thought you might have said crisp or kiss. I don't know.
We're not talking about chips on the shoulder. Potato chips.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. So what are you going to do exciting today, Nobby Noble?
I'm off up to Blues Bar for a usual 2 hours at sun, play my guitar. All I can handle is about 2 hours these days. I go up in a taxi and, take a can of beer with me.
What? So, are you a Nigel Farage follower?
I'm not anything to do with the British or the French, mate.
Ah, okay. No.
His last name
or the UK.
Commenting about his last name.
or any Prince Andrew protectors either.
But you do like a bit of Nigel Farage, don't you?
No, I don't. I can't stand the French.
When I found about
he's a French Benedict Arnold, yeah.
What I found out
French
about Nobby
fucking Napoleon. French, British, UK Napoleon.
When I found out about Nobby
king in his country.
Nobby Noble, you have rised in my expectations.
He lived in a time about 800 or 900 years ago. Right?
Well
Hello,
done, Nobby.
hello,
Well done.
hello,
Well
Tandruska.
done,
Thank you
Nobby.
for coming in.
Well done, Nobby.
I'm
I quite
English, not
like
British, mate. I'm not UK British like you. Who
that.
protects Prince Andrew?
No, man, he's English. I'm telling you, Nobby's English.
Yeah, I am. I'm proud of
In
being
his
English.
head, where he lives
My
in a place
family,
like
I can trace back to the
800, 900 years ago. That's where he lived.
1370. My family, I can trace back to 1370, well before your UK British
13th
Empire.
century.
Yeah,
Your family can be traced to the 13th century.
1370, I think it is.
1370,
Right.
14th
So,
century. Like I said,
Yeah.
which part of England?
800 years ago.
Which, for fuck's sake, which part of England, considering it was not called England at the time, was that?
Of course it was.
It wasn't called England.
North Yorkshire, Northernest Yorkshire,
Oh, fuck off.
England.
Mate, don't forget the Vikings owned North Yorkshire. Fuck off.
Yeah, well before.
Yeah, that was before. Not in the
Anything
1300s.
became
The
civilized.
Danelaw, the Danelaw was gone in the 1100s.
Through as
right?
Englishmen and Irishmen and Scotsmen and Cornishmen, you know, creating the English Constitution for America to be able to take on board, and our English language for American to take on board.
I'm going
We
to throw
speak English.
something
We don't
in your
speak
face.
British. You know,
I'm going to
speak
throw
English.
something in your face.
Not British.
Which was the best and longest time of the English reign? Under which king are we talking about? You don't know much about the Viking. You don't know much about the Viking King Canute, Nobby Noble. What?
I'm just going back in English history, mate. I only go back to the 983, I think it is AD. My history.
Wow.
Your British history only goes back to 1707. Remember that, yeah?
What? I'm talking about King Canute. You prick.
Are you even going further back? How did you become a King's Guard then? That's what I don't understand if you're English.
What?
How did you become a King's Guard if you're English?
I wasn't a King's Guard.
You must be British, or you must be UK British to become a British Guard.
It wasn't the King's Guard at the time. It was the Queen's Guard.
Well, the Queen's Guard, whatever it is, you know, they're all fake monarchs anyway, aren't they? You know, since 1707.
But you don't understand that a Viking ruled over the UK.
Yeah, but what's that to do with the civilized world at the moment? Nothing.
What? It was very civilized.
What's it to do with America speak English? Yeah. What's it to do with Canada speaking English? What's it to do with virtually 90% of the world speaking English?
Right. Well, you asked me a question. You can't accept
the Vikings have their own language.
Anyway, go check out King Canute. You bellend. Fuck off.
Just for the record,
you don't need to call me names, man. I'm only having a pleasant conversation with people.
Start watching sometimes, just so you know.
All I'm saying is it's impossible for an English person to be a King's Guard. They have to be UK British. And loyal to the king, queen, princes, everything, you know?
Okay, Trisha, just making sure. Mary Burney came back. Hello, Mary Burney. Welcome back. Let me just say, if anybody would care to join us on the panel,
I'll
put the link in the chat. Just ask for it.
To be honest, I'd invite that too because it's getting very stale, Double D, of knowledge.
Well, I mean, I'm happy listening to you guys talk.
But Double D, you are very sterilizing. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about that. Fuck off.
Vanguard. It took
but
me
when you're throwing out insults, there's a different thing, isn't it? You know, calling me British for one thing. You know,
it took me more than a minute to figure out what Nobby was talking about too. Because at first, when I met Nobby and he went on about this English thing, it took me a while. But you know, it's a different point of view.
English person can't be a guard because the British Empire, the British United Kingdom Empire, started to stop English as being an actual indigenous species of humans. Ethnicity.
You said it right earlier. You
We
said they were
actually,
Englishmen.
us
Wait,
English, Irish, Welsh, Scottish, Cornish
you said
people
Saxons.
absolutely
They were
hate the
Irish,
British UK
Englishmen,
Empire.
Englishmen.
We've been
Welshman.
hating them for 318 years, you know.
Are you an Anglo-Saxon by any chance, Nobby Noble?
No, I'm English, and my family goes back to the 1300s. As simple as that. You know?
I mean, there's loads of shit that goes back beyond that. How can
Yeah,
you
but
claim yourself
you're part of a political union.
The Anglo-Saxons
You know?
came
We're
over
trying to fight
in
against
4
in
and
this country. You
500,
know,
4 and 500 AD. The Anglo-Saxons.
Mercia.
you're all about your queen and your king and
You're
your
not from
Prince
Wessex,
Andrews
you're from
and-
Mercia. You're from Mercia, not Wessex, are you? You bellend.
I'm from Yorkshire, mate, Northern Yorkshire.
In other words, don't forget that was part
Northern
of
Yorkshire,
Northumbria.
England.
And we
you know?
fucked you. We
Woo
fucked
Rider.
you.
I
The
know you
Vikings
British fucked us. You
man.
did loot us and everything. You
Vanguard,
you
man. You're
heathens, you
being
British
abusive of my
people.
guests.
You British
Vanguard.
people are a sickening, heinous bunch of characters.
Fuck off. Go play your guitar, you bellend. Go play your guitar.
I'm just stating facts to you. You know the history of Britain and England.
I
You
know
were
it quite
frontline.
well. I know it very
you
well.
you were fighting English for your
Anglo-Saxon.
king and your queen.
Right.
You know?
Before the Vikings, I mean, come on. The Vikings got here. Right. Come on.
And I show your face. I don't believe that painting's anything to do with you. Show
I've never
you
seen
that you're a
Vanguard
man, you know?
I've never seen Vanguard show himself on a panel ever.
Yeah, come on, be manly and show you your face.
And I've known him for a while.
You could be
and
AI just talking, all we know, you know?
I'm not going to pressure him to show himself because I don't pressure anybody to show themselves.
No. I don't pressure anybody to show themselves. It's just like them people at jihad's and things like that, you know? People in masks and things like that.
Mate,
never
I can't even see you, Nobby Noble.
The Antifa
Nobby
and all them lot, you know?
Nobby Styles, I can't even see you. You've got half a picture, half a fucking what, and guitar behind you, and a fucking what on top of your head with a green top. Fuck off, will you?
You're on about? Have you got avoidable hearing and seeing or what?
Frenchie, I got these all I got is this bag of potato chips. That's all I got up here for snacks. I don't have nothing else up here edible. I do got a little weed though. I'll smoke a little more weed here.
Are those like salted vinegar or salt and pepper or just salted?
I got plain potato chips. I don't have any flavor. These are plain potato chips. I don't buy flavored potato chips. I don't eat salt, vinegar, barbecue, garlic. I mean, I'll eat them, but I'll never buy them for myself to bring home and eat. If they're, I'll snack on that stuff. I don't buy.
Are you saying it's not even just salt on it? A plain.
This is the store brand. Bowl and basket. The store brand, buddy. You know why? They're $2 cheaper, and they taste the same.
It's still got to be salted because potato chips on their own without salt.
Yeah, no,
they
all potato chips are pre-salted. Not all. I think you can probably get unsalted chips if you want. But I'm sure these have salt on them. That way you keep eating them. Right? They put the salt there because it makes you eat more. It encourages you to eat more.
Indeed.
Garlic. I eat garlic. I just don't want garlic potato chips. I mean, once again, I will eat garlic potato chips, but I won't buy them and bring them home to eat. You know what I mean? You could not eat your lunch then, Jessica? You don't get along with the Indian restaurant, huh?
Fucking hell.
I'll post that there. Jessica. Her lunch was so hot and spicy, it brought tears to her eyes.
Wow. That must have been the hottest thing you've had in years, with
I
tears
don't
to
know.
your eyes.
I don't even.
What?
I don't get spicy food at the Indian. I don't get medium. You know, I get no. I get it the plain. I get it plain. I don't want fucking even the curry. Right? Like you get spicy. You get hot curry or regular curry. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I do eat a lot of onions. Just about every day, I eat onions.
So, Nobby, how are you so noble, Nobby?
Don't know. Maybe because I'm English and not British.
Oh dear. Wow.
Well, it took me a while, the history thing, but I did figure out what Nabi's on about with all of this.
Oh dear.
We detest the British UK Empire here as you know it, yeah? We have been doing for 318 years. We've been fighting with them.
To the best that I can figure, Vanguard, Nabi would support a separatist movement if there were one. And in fact, I think he even told me when I spoke to him about it, he's involved in some organizations that promote English.
Yeah, man. He supports Nigel Farage and the Brexit movement all day long.
I do not fucking French, British, UK fucking idiot Farage, yeah?
He's not a fan of Farage. Did you not
Farage
hear what
is
he
a
said?
fucking Napoleon fucking Benedict Arnold to America too. He's a cunt.
Actually, I listen to him when Farage talks.
You
I listen.
still support Brexit, though, don't you, Nobby?
There wouldn't have been such thing if it hadn't been the British fucking Empire in the first place, would there? British,
you still support Brexit,
I do not support anything to do with the fucking British Empire since 1707. My family's been fucking raped and pillaged by the cunts ever since.
Yeah, but you still support Brexit, don't you, Nobby? Yeah.
I don't support your fucking British UK Empire. Simple as that. And your fucking king.
Cloud Kicker. Hello, Cloud. Good to see you.
Wow.
318 years we've had you fucking British.
You've had some fun up here now, right?
Yeah, man. Let's just move on, though, Double D. Yeah.
Good. I said I was going to smoke another bowl, so I will. I may even go get myself a beer.
Yeah, I need a cup of tea. I'm going to have to put myself on pause.
A cup of tea? It's too late at night for me to drink tea.
Earl Grey.
Not too late to drink beer.
It's 4:34 Earl Grey time.
Unless you want to stay up for the morning, you would not want to drink caffeine at all. Tea or coffee.
I don't drink much caffeine. I don't drink tea after about 5 o'clock in the evening. 5 or 6. I don't drink tea after that. Hey Mario, what's up, Mario? Tea makes me piss too. Not the beer doesn't. Beer does too, but
yeah, I mean, come on, beer does make you piss like big time. Big time. Yeah, man. Yes, big beer. So, Nobby, what are you trying to show us, Nobby?
Let's have a look.
A star that keeps moving with your camera. What the fuck? Oh,
His graphics that go with him are to me that looks like an airplane, but I don't know.
Oh dear, Nobby. You know, when it comes to UAP and UFOs, fucking photography like that makes it such a joke. to be honest. Nobby.
Okay,
I'm back.
listen.
Got me organic milk instead of tea.
Thank you for coming.
Well. So what do you think about UAP and UFO today, Double D?
The real.
I wasn't asking you, Nobby. I was asking Double D.
Oh, right.
Right?
Well, I didn't understand your
I've only
question.
just come in from getting my milk. I don't know what conversation's at.
I was asking
Go
Double
ahead,
D.
go ahead, Vanguard. What would you like to know?
How do you feel about the phenomenon of UAP versus UFOs in the
UFO.
current
This is what I think.
They're all unmanned spacecraft.
Drones. This is what I think, right? I'll tell you. I'll be straight up, right?
By the grey people.
We live on Earth, right?
Mhm.
That is proof that it's possible to have life in outer space. Why? Because Earth is in outer space. We revolve around the sun in our solar system, is part of the Milky Way galaxy, is part of a larger universe. We don't know anything much
Yeah,
outside of our
I've seen.
solar system.
I saw.
I'm not done yet. You asked
sausage-shaped
about UFOs.
spaceship when
You
we were
asked about
back in
UFOs, right? So
back
I
in
think
the 60s.
I think it's perfectly possible that there could be life in other solar systems, in other galaxies, all in part of this universe we live in.
Yeah.
Could that life be intelligent and build craft? I don't know. Bear in mind that when we went to the moon, and when we sent a probe to Mars, that we are the aliens. That's us. We're the aliens.
Yeah. Right. But anyway,
So I have never seen any definitive. Wait, I'm not done. I have never seen any definitive proof that we've been visited by crafts from other planets ever. Never seen.
I've seen definitive proof that there has, and I've met 3 aliens.
I will not say that it's. I will not say that it's impossible.
As you'd call aliens, whatever you call them.
That it's impossible.
People from other
that we've been visited by other civilizations.
Can I just
But I've never seen any
interject?
definitive proof.
Double D, may I interject for a moment? You must have heard of Umamu Mamu before.
Of what?
Umamu Mamu.
I don't understand what words you're saying, man.
You've never heard of Umamu Mamu before?
See, I couldn't repeat what you said. Marlo, what?
All right, okay. You've never heard of the term Umamu Mamu before?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, never.
Now, let me also say this. I'm not done talking. You asked me about UFOs. I'm going to continue for a minute. UFO means unidentified flying object, which really means anything in the sky that you see that you don't know what it is. It's unidentified flying object. Listen, Vanguard, I'm not done. I'll give you another minute.
They've changed
I went down.
They have. Let me finish. They have changed it to call it UAP.
I'm answering your question, Vanguard. I went down to the river one day to fish when I was about 15 at about 2 a.m. Me and my buddy, we were drinking a 6-pack. We went down to the river to fish. We saw a series of lights out across the river. Red, green, blue, different color. And they were moving like this, all erratically, all over the place. We had no idea what it was. It kind of freaked us out. The next day in the newspaper, we read of UFO sightings all up and down the river. There'd been reported thousands of them. Turns out it was an ultralight aircraft club practicing night flying. Ultralight aircraft.
Right. May I get back to what I was talking about? You've never heard of Umamu Manu before, an interstellar visitor, right?
Oh yeah, the Inca thing. I know the story of the Inca thing. Yeah.
Now there's a second observed cigarette, but it's like 15, 17 kilometers long. It's entering our solar system, as in its extraterrestrial solar visitor, right? And the first one was called Umamu Mamu, right? Then now
Yeah,
the one is called.
I know the Inca legend. I do. I don't remember the
Uh,
names.
this is very recent, by the way, not Inca.
Okay.
But the second one of the same sort of shape, but a hell of a lot bigger, right? It's called ELT-31 or something like that, right? They haven't named it yet, but that's what they've brought up. And this is a planetary, extraterrestrial planetary body that looks like a torpedo or a big cigar
You
that
said like a
is
big cigarette.
extraterrestrial. Can I finish? That is not of our solar system at all, right? It's extraterrestrial. It is a space traveler. It's come from another part, another universe, another part of not our galaxy that is coming here. Go check it out. I'm not joking. Umamu Mamu and AL-31, whatever it's called. Alt, sorry,
When are they
Atlantis
expected? When are they
31 or
expected to arrive?
something like that. What the fuck?
Can we put the red carpet out, Vanguard? When are they expected to arrive?
It's in the next 2 years, and it's not going to reach us, but it's going to go very closely to Mars. But it is on the same subject as Umamu Mamu.
Okay, and I don't know what this has to do with UFOs, but you say these are celestial bodies,
No,
right?
yes, it is a celestial body, and it's not part of this galaxy or this solar system. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to the Galactic Spiritual Informers Congress over the
But
weekend.
there's no one at the steering wheel, right? I mean, they're just celestial bodies flying through space, right?
Go fuck yourself, Patrick. You're
Where
a
we plan
fucking
to
illegal alien. I'm
have
a
these
legal
spaceships
alien.
come
And I
over at a
live
certain
in New
time
York,
over
Patrick.
Eastbourne
What?
Beach.
I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. And I'm an illegal
GSIC, May
alien in New York.
2025.
What?
You see, that's why I
No,
don't want people in the chat saying shit like that, Patrick, because he's gonna respond, right? He is you,
no, it was
Vanguard,
a joke.
right? So
It was a joke,
that's why I
mate.
don't want the people giving you shit in the chat. Because you're gonna
No, he's
respond
not
to it.
giving me shit. He's not giving me shit. It's a proper joke. That's
I
copacetic.
know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. Hello, Racing King. I'm just not trying to let the chat turn into a shit show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, if you don't know about the biggest explanatory body that is just like Umamu Mamu, but 3 times as big, which
3
is
times as
visiting
big.
our solar system, go check it out. ALT, Atlantis, or fucking whatever. Alt, whatever. I can't remember. But it's there, mate. If you want me to bring up something, I can bring it up for you. What?
You get that's fine. I may look into it. I may not. I'm not worried. KMO needs coffee. Jessica left us. She has to get up early and drive to the airport. SW is drinking champagne. Look at that.
Anyway, leave Patrick alone. He likes the Y sign. Why for?
I have to discipline Patrick sometimes. I'm gonna post that, Stall. Listen, Stall's Blues is here. I want everybody to take a minute and sub to Stall's Blues, please. Stall's Blues has an excellent. He posts excellent videos. It's all his music. Right? It's all his music.
In Australia, he's known as Blue Blue. What? Blue Blue? What? Blue Blue what?
I'm already subbed to Stalls.
Yeah, Tanner, don't
yeah.
you usually go live at about 1 a.m?
What?
Camo?
Tenor, you owe me a $5, Tenor. Yeah.
No, tenor, like the voice, not tenor.
Yeah, but Tenor owes me a $5. Come on.
A deep sea diver. If anybody would care to join us on the panel, you do not have to be British or English to come up here.
Well, definitely not.
Preferably not British.
Preferably not.
Preferably not English.
Not UK. Them thugs came
No, I'm
around
Scottish,
even 18 years ago and destroyed the
I'm
whole
Scottish,
bloody country.
mate. I'm Scottish, mate. 100% Scottish Viking. Yeah, man.
Aye. You got the Scottish accent,
No,
but
I
you're
don't.
British, really. You work at Kingsguard.
Yeah, please do sub to Stall and check out some of his videos. They're very cool. Nature, a lot of it is very nature and his music. Gerf, that was actually a line. Wait, Gerf? I remember that line from a Three Stooges
I'm a
episode.
legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. What the fuck?
I'm 18 miles away from the real York, not that new rubbish York.
The real York, yeah, there you
York in England, yeah.
Well, you know that we didn't name it, right? It was named by the British.
Yeah, exactly. Just to take the piss out of the English.
When they took over New Amsterdam from the Dutch, they renamed it New York.
The slavers, the British slavers.
That was the British. That was not the Americans.
The British. Yeah,
Americans didn't exist
they
then.
want the English.
Back then, we were all British subjects. Back then.
Them British used as English as bloody slaves.
Don't forget, Washington, the District of Columbia, was named after George, whose parents and grandparents came from Washington,
in England,
Northumbria,
Tyne and Wear.
In Northumbria. Well,
Tyne and Wear, isn't it?
Washington was a colonel in the British Army and fought in the French and Indian War in the 1750s.
Yeah, British
fought for the crown.
Another heathen working for the crown.
George Washington was
again. Northumbria. I mean, the time of George Washington and them. Yes, it was England, but yes, Northumbria is Tyne and Wear, and Washington was where George Washington's parents came from, and grandparents. Yeah.
A lot of my blood comes from round Tyne and Wear, round Sunderland and places like that as well. I've got a lot of my family used to come from that area.
Right, I'm going to
and the northernest parts of Yorkshire, you know, getting on for Scotch Corner and places like that, you know.
Scotch Corner? Why do you think it's called Scotch Corner?
It's northernest you can get in North Yorkshire, really, isn't it, you know? It's northernest you can get in England.
It's called Scotch Corner for a reason, and it's before before the Romans got there. What the fuck? What?
Us English still can't really get on with you Scottish people, really. But it'd be great once we get independence back, won't it? You know, Scotland and England get their independence back, and then you lot can look after yourselves.
Do you know what? Scotland's going to get...
And Irish can look after themselves, and Welsh can look after themselves, and English can look after themselves.
Not going to happen, is it?
Of course it is. We're going to get rid of that empire of yours. And void the Acts of the Union. And then your king won't be king anymore, and you won't be protecting your Prince Andrew anymore.
Good morning, Matchmaker. Good to see you.
I put
Go
it
back
this
to the
way:
English Constitution
if
rules
it's
If
again.
going to
anybody would
happen,
like to join us on the panel, please ask for
if
the
it's
link.
going to happen, it's going to be Scotland that gets its independence
Well,
before
that
anything.
Farage destroyed the
But they
chances of
always
Scotland
vote against it.
ever going independent, didn't he? That
They-
French Farage
but
dude.
The Scottish
He
people
really
voted against it.
he really fucked up Scotland.
Again, if independence is going to happen, it's going to be Scotland before any of you cunts. Yes.
Not after
wait a
what
minute.
Farage just did to you.
Scotland has voted on it a few times in the last
He's made your
several
police
decades.
system. He
They
made your
vote
police
against it
system
every
into a state police. Yeah, which you Scottish people have got no top. You can't do bugger all in Scotland anymore against Scottish police. You know, they've gone crazy.
Okay.
It's all part of Farage's plan.
What? And you're a fucking big fan of the Metropolitan Police, Nobby Styles.
I'm not anything to do with any of the British Empire police. Since 1707, the police has been British.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a part of the City Police, Nobby Styles.
No, the City of London's just is a Muslim entity now, isn't it? You know, taken over by that British seat, whatever you call him.
The Met is not the city, and the city is not the Met. The city is.
You know what I fucking mean? London.
Fuck off. You soft
the place that you work for as a guard, remember?
Mate, you're a champagne swilling, shandy drinking, soft southern shake. Go fuck yourself.
No, you British brought in all that. I was English, working class, yeah? We do a hard job, 24-hour day jobs, you know, and we work on roads, work on rails, we work down pits, we work motorcycle, things like that. We don't work Nancy Pansy Fit Queen. We're real workers.
You say you're English, but you come from Yorkshire. You dickhead.
Yeah. I'm English, proud. Yorkshire, proud.
Fucking Yorkshire.
And if you're British, UK, you can't be proud because you're just a political union. You've got no country or language of your own.
Fuck off.
Unless you can speak some British to us.
England, which in
the world took English, not British.
Right, come on, tell me the first counties of England. Go on.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't want to give any information away to you Brits.
I mean, come on, I know it. Come on.
No, you don't need to know.
What?
You just carry on. You just carry on. You just carry on. You know, protecting your empire.
It's got fuck all to do with North Yorkshire.
You destroyed North Yorkshire, did British. Especially your empire, raping our kids.
Fuck off.
I hope you all in chat are paying close attention. I am going to give you a pop quiz later.
How could you protect a pedo fucking king? Queen.
What? King Charles is a pedo. What?
Of course he fucking is. They all are. All Brits are.
Well, it's going to be National Pina Colada Day for one.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I served Her Majesty the Queen.
Yeah, British. UK.
What?
Vile. Pedo. Married a cousin.
What?
Married a cousin and brought out a fucking bastard child called Andrew, who fiddles American kids. Dougie. It fiddles American kids.
And you don't even know nothing about the House of Hanover. The House of Hanover. You dumb Yorkshire cunt. Fuck off.
I'm not dumb. I'm just taking facts. That's all.
You
can get offended if you want to do, but there's no need. It's this type of thing that Antifa does is get upset when people speak.
The House of Hanover. Oh dear.
Which is bigger, Pepsi or Coke? So, but what have we learned? Let's review.
Dandelion.
Nobby Noble is English and comes from a family in his area that he can trace back to 1370.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've learned about. Vanguard is Scottish and says so. Lives in England now, but is Scottish from Scotland, right? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
but
Vanguard?
I'm also Viking Scottish. Yes.
You're also Viking Scottish. Okay. My mother's father was a Scotsman. His name was Mackay. He was born in
Yeah.
Scotland. That's my mother's father. He married a English lady from London.
Uh-huh.
Her name was Young. Her last name. My father was one of 4 boys up there in Scotland. His father posted them. Posted them, right? You know what that means? One went to Asia, one went to Africa, one went to Europe, and one went to Brazil to work.
What?
His father's work connections. He set his sons up with careers overseas, right? What I was told in Scotland, they call that posting, right? My mother's father.
Posting means a military or a post by an official of the crown or local authority to
Or maybe
post you somewhere else. Yeah.
maybe they were using the term lightly then. Okay, perhaps. But my mother told me that her father and her uncles were all posted by her grandfather. Okay. My mother's father went to work for an insurance firm in Brazil. Took his English wife with him, Young, from London. And they had 3 kids. Well, they had 3 kids that survived. My mother was one of them, born in Brazil. To an English to expat. They were expats. By the time you go and live in Brazil, you're an expat, right?
Well, to be honest,
So
and this is
she
a
went.
joke.
My mother went to school in Brazil until she was 11 years old. When she was sent to England, she went to school in England until she was 16. Took her O levels and was out.
So, which part of Brazil did your heritage come from, Double D?
I don't have Brazilian heritage.
Okay.
My mother's Brazilian because she was born there. Her parents, as I told you, one was Scottish and one was English.
Yeah.
They were expats.
Yeah, man.
My mother was born in Rio. They lived at my mother's family when she was young. They lived in Niterói, up in the Saco, which was a very British community at the time.
Okay.
Still is.
Well,
but it was British.
I'm only trying to jest. I'm only trying to jest. It sounds like you're a bit of a. It sounds like you're a bit of a Charlie Veach with the Scottish Brazilian.
I don't know what that means.
Fucked up
but
heritage.
Niterói is a city across the bay from Rio, and they built the bridge down there. I think the bridge is like 9 miles long, 7 miles long. It's a huge, long fucking bridge down there. But when she was a kid, there was the ferry boat, right? You wanted to go to Rio, you had to get on the boat, go to Rio across the bay. And she had a job that she would go to when she was about 17 or 18 on the boat every day. On the boat, playing the piano and singing was Sergio Mendes. She says Mendes. She doesn't pronounce Sergio Mendes, who became a very famous piano player later in life.
So, your grandmother, does she speak Portuguese by any chance?
Yeah, they learned Portuguese. They all spoke Portuguese. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Now, my father, also born in Brazil, his father was an American, born in Indiana. They came over from Germany. The Hubers came over from Germany in the 1870s, I believe. During the time of German unification, there was issues. A lot of Germans started coming over. My dad's grandfather was one of them.
Are you talking about when the Berlin Wall fell in the 80s?
No.
Late
I'm talking about the 1870s when German unification was in
German unification, for fuck's sake.
That's when my father's grandfather came over.
The fuck?
No. His father's grandfather. Anyway, yeah, my dad's father was born in Indiana. I think his grandfather was on the boat from Germany in the 1870s. So not my father's great grandfather, right? Came from Germany. My dad's father went to Brazil on business, married a woman, and had 7 kids. My dad was one of them, born in Brazil, to an American living in Brazil.
Well, do you know what? I served in the military, and I served in Germany when the Berlin Wall fell. Sorry, I'm lying. It was just after the Berlin
My friend
Wall.
Gux in San Pablo, Brazil, if you're interested, he does brilliant reggae music. I'll put it in chat.
So I haven't even got to the best part of the story. My father's mother was a Brazilian woman. However, I need to qualify that because they were Confederados. The Confederados are Brazilians who left the American South after the Civil War and moved to Brazil.
Confederados moved to Brazil.
Confederados. They're still there. Yeah, 10,000, more than 10 to 12,000 American Southerners migrated to Brazil between the years of like 1865 and 1870.
Yeah.
So those people after the War of what? Not independence, the War of what? The Civil War.
Marched over their land and
those moved from the south down to Brazil because we're still fucking 1 hour slaves. They moved there. Fuck.
A lot of people in Brazil are pretty similar to the English. They don't like the yellow and green flag, whatever they fly over there.
They moved to Brazil because they lost everything in the war. That's why they moved to Brazil. They lost everything. Start again.
Yeah.
Okay. So my dad's mother is my only Brazilian-born. Wait. My dad's mother is my only Brazilian-born grandparent. All 4 of my grandparents are different nationalities: Scottish, English, American.
Double D, are you saying the people that your family came from lost everything on the Civil War, and they didn't want to lose their slaves, and they moved down to Brazil? Is that what you said?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Maybe you didn't hear me. I could repeat myself again to make sure you hear me clearly. Okay?
Well, I heard it clearly. Your family was from the south, and they didn't like where the north were treating them, and they moved because they had values and went to Brazil. What the fuck?
No, I don't. But they were dentists, man. People on my father's mother's side of the family were some of the first dentists in the major cities in Brazil, in Rio and in Sao Paulo. There were no, they came down, they were dentists.
Dentists in Sao Paulo. Fucking no.
So you've got contacts with San Pablo then. You should go to.
Hello, Tasha. Let me say hello. Yeah. I have cousins in Sao Paulo. Yeah. Hello, Tasha.
You could check out Gux's site. He does music every Tuesday at 2 a.m.
Tasha, good to see you, Tasha. Thank you.
I think it's 9 a.m. in America, 9 p.m. on the Monday in America.
Man, it's midnight here where I'm at. It's 9 p.m. in California. We have 4 time zones here, man. Four.
Do you know what though, Double D? I'm still curious how your family came from the expulsion of the Southern War after the War of
after the Civil War, a lot of Southerners
the War of the Civil War, and your family moved to Brazil. What the fuck?
After the Civil War, Southern families moved all over the place, all over South America, not only Brazil. And they moved a lot. Some of them moved into the West Indies.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They lost the war. George Tecumseh Sherman marched through their plantation and burned everything down. And they had nothing left.
So do you believe in the old national flag of a rebel yell? And I cried, "Mo."
Are you talking about the stars and bars, the flag of the Confederacy?
Yeah. Do you believe in the Confederacy?
Do I believe in it? I don't have any issue with the flag itself. Hell, it's just a symbol like anything. You know, it's an inanimate object. and poses
It's
no
an
harm
inanimate.
in
It's
any
an
way.
inanimate object, but a lot of people still believe in that value, though, don't they?
Mm.
Well, it's 5:06 a.m. in England. I don't know what the time is in Britain, UK, but I'm off to make a move. I'll see you in chat, yeah?
5:06 in England.
I'm not
In
being. I'm not
California, it's
being.
only 9
I'm not
p.m.
Catch you
now,
trying to.
later.
but where
I
I
am
am,
not
it's
trying
midnight.
to be a cunt here,
Bye,
but the
Vanguard.
stars and the
You're not
bars
trying to be a
are
cunt?
very
What are you trying
different.
to do, Vanguard?
See you
The
later.
stars and the
I'm trying to
bars are
turn
very
myself off.
different. Come
Oh,
on.
there you go.
But the
Leave studio.
Confederate flag, I mean, look at the
Where did
Confederacy.
Nobby go?
Come
What
on.
did he say?
Come on. Come on. The fuck?
Damn it, Nobby, thank
Anyway,
you for coming up.
Double D, I've been here ages. How would you like to explain your affiliation with the Confederate flag again for me, please? Please.
I don't have any affiliation with it. I don't understand what you're asking me. I don't fly
You
one. I don't own one.
You said your family moved because of the Confederacy lost, and you had to move down south. Come on.
I told you that was my father's mother's side of the family. I have 4 grandparents. I started by telling you. One of them's Scottish, one of them's English, one of them's American, and one of them's Brazilian.
Yeah.
And then I explained, not a Brazilian like a Portuguese Brazilian who'd been there since the 1500s. Not that kind of Brazilian. An Anglo-Brazilian. Right? Who wants to learn Gurf?
Did your family have anything to do with rubber plantations, Double D?
No, but good friends of my grandfather's did do the rubber thing out in Ecuador, not in Brazil. They did went out to Ecuador and whatever they did out there with the rubber, I don't know.
Okay. Understood.
This would be people that my dad would have seen socially when he was a kid and they were adults. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, look, we got Tasha. She didn't come. There she
morning.
is.
Good morning.
Hello,
All
Tasha.
over the world. Hello, everybody.
I hope you're doing well, Tasha.
I'm doing very well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, I remember now. You're my South African friend, don't you? Get the fuck right out of my country. T-shirt.
Vanguard, you know Tasha?
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
Tasha, do you know Vanguard?
I have talked to you before, my friend. I am from South Africa, Pretoria, my friend.
No, I'm not from Victoria, but I am from South Africa. Hello, people in the chat. I can't see your chat because I'm using my phone. So if anybody greets me or something, I apologize about that. But I'm doing very well, thanks.
Yep. Okay. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yes.
So how are you doing?
So I just woke up. My inheritage is difficult to explain because I know I'm making a joke and said I'm full female, but it's difficult to explain. I'm really actually half English and half Afrikaans. But if you look at my inheritage, it's a quarter of this and a quarter of this and makes a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. Because a full Afrikaans person is not full Afrikaans, it's a bit of Dutch as well. And an English person is an English fool. So I'm actually a third Dutch,
Hello,
a third
pal.
English.
I'm gonna post that, gal pal. Thank you for coming. So you have one Afrikaans parent and one English parent. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
If the Boer War. I mean, Afrikaans, the Boer. What the fuck?
The Boer War was in 1902, I believe.
The thing is with my grandparents, if you know the history of South Africa, it was difficult actually to meet actually because it was not it was not actually a good thing that the English people and the Afrikaans people mix. Until in the
What is
So
that
it's
also
still
noise?
nice.
You,
Say
you're
again?
What's
gonna
going on, man?
have
What's
Okay,
going
wait,
on
wait,
there,
wait.
Double D? What's going on with the echo, far away in time? What's going on, Double D?
this background
Far
noise.
away in time. What the fuck?
Okay.
It's the echo again. There can't be echo because I don't have anything open or nothing, and I'm using my earphones.
Let me try it again.
Okay,
You see,
can you hear
that, I
me?
heard it. I hear it. I didn't hear it before you came up. It's something on your end, Tasha.
Okay, let me try to come back again. I'll be back. Be back. Bye.
Well, I'm not
Very
trying to
nice to
send
meet
you
you.
away. You got to shut something off on your device.
Afrikaans, my friend, it is you. Get the fuck right
Vanguard, you
into
heard
my
that. You heard that echoing too, right? Whatever that
Yes, I
noise
did.
was.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. Yeah.
I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to be. I mean, she's got something on. She's got to turn off or something.
Wow. Do you know much about the Afrikaans?
I know a little about the Afrikaans. I know about the Boer War. I know about the Diamond War. You know, I don't know much about the Afrikaans. I know that they were Dutch, and the language is very similar to Dutch.
Uh-huh. But we're talking about colonialism, basically.
Yeah, but they colonized not only. Yeah, that's the reason the British were there, right?
Indeed. That's why Winston Churchill is very famous for escaping the Afrikaans during the Boer War. What? Do you know much about Winston Churchill?
I know a few things about him. Let's see if Tasha come up.
Do you know he served in Africa?
I know he was.
Can I test? Is it echoing still?
I don't know. Let's see. No, it
Is my
sounds
echo
better.
gone?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Nice to meet you again, Tasha. I'm
So
not
what I
going to
want-
take the piss, but I'm not going to
What's up,
take the
Bruce?
piss, but get the fuck right into my country, you fucking figure. What the fuck?
So what I wanted to say about my heritage is like I got a photo. Okay, for when from my dad's side it's English, and from my mom's side it's I won't say Afrikaans. It's Dutch and Afrikaans from my mom's side. So yeah,
Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? Dutch is Afrikaans. Oh,
it's a little bit yeah. It's the baby of Dutch. Yeah.
it's the same thing, though, isn't it? Dutch is Afrikaans. Yeah.
No, Afrikaans
No,
is a
it's
little
not.
bit different than Dutch. A little bit.
No, when it came to the Afrikaans, it's the
Yeah,
Boer.
but
What?
boer, not boer. Because boer is a drill thing that you're using for it's a tool. If you say to me boer, but the way you said it sounds like something. It's a tool for medical, a handyman or something. So you must say boer, like hoer, hoer. The hoer is important.
All right. Okay, I promise not to use a tool like Oscar Pretorius and shoot either steel come through the. What?
You have to antagonize everybody who comes up, Vanguard.
Okay.
Now,
I think
you
Tasha.
asked me
I
a
think
question
Tasha.
about Churchill.
I think
I'm
Tasha
gonna
appreciated my retort. I
I'm
think
trying to answer
Tasha
you.
appreciated my retort.
I'm trying to answer you. You asked me about Winston Churchill. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was Viceroy of the Admiralty during the First War and lost thousands of British at Gallipoli in a terrible disaster. They were trying to invade, right? Does that sound right? That was Churchill.
Well, not exactly right, but war is very
Hey, Desert
disgusting.
Duster.
Right. War is very disgusting, but anyway, Winston Churchill. Can we get back to Winston Churchill
Go ahead.
before? What? Do you know much about Winston Churchill and his reporting in South Africa, my friend? Right?
No, the thing is, to be honest, I'm not into history. So don't ask me a lot about history. I'm not into history. You can ask me anything, but except there's two things I don't talk about: is history or
My
politics.
apologies. My apologies, Tasha. That was what me answering Double D. I'd still like to talk to you about Reva Steenkamp.
Sorry.
Is she okay?
Desert Duster, thank you for coming. I hope you're feeling better. Hello, Bud Files.
Um, I mean, River Steenkamp died, so I can't say she's fine. I mean, where is she? Where is she? I can't say she's fine. She died. Oh, you're funny, huh?
I also think it's noteworthy the Winston
And you had
Churchill
a
was out of
one-legged
office.
fucking
Was out of office
sprinter, a
after
one-legged
the
sprinter who was blamed for her death. What the fuck?
You know what? Now, can I say something about Oscar Pistorius now? I'm just saying it out of my heart. Respect
Yeah,
what he. I'm not respecting what he did or anything, but I don't want to keep him in this conversation. He's got his life, and let him start. He's out of prison, and he's starting his new life, a new chapter in his life. And everybody in life deserve a second chance.
Yeah. You
Doesn't
don't
matter
have to
what you
answer
do. I
Vanguard's.
don't care what.
You don't have to answer Vanguard's questions, Tasha. Let me just say that.
Okay.
it wasn't a question.
You
Okay.
don't
Thank
have
you.
to answer.
It was not a question. It was an absolute looking at stuff and saying, "Look, I understand it." It was not a question. If you want a question, you want to look at fucking Elon Musk and the dickhead that is. The fuck?
I know
Once
him
again, I
personally.
don't know what relevance that has, but
What?
I agree. 72. I was going to say Churchill was out of office after the war. I think in 46 they put another prime minister. You'd think that after he just won the war, it's surprising that he was voted out. I know that he was voted out because he wanted to go to Moscow. Churchill did, right?
Sorry.
He gave his famous Iron Curtain speech from Trieste to wherever in the Balkans. I don't know, right? And
Anyway,
he
I was
saw
talking
he saw Stalin.
about Reva Steenkamp and Oscar Pistorius, and yet what a sad fucking state of affairs. But South Africa, just after apartheid, my friend, apartheid. What the fuck? Anyway, I quite like you, Tasha. Anyway, how do you feel about Elon Musk and his white
We're
superiors?
not going to here to talk about
fucking
Elon
family?
Musk. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, Ranga, we're not here to talk about Elon Musk. Okay,
He's South African.
I consider that a controversial topic
Right.
and a political topic, and
Thank
we're
you
not
very
going
much.
to do it.
Well, you're
Thank you very
willing to
much.
talk about fucking,
Listen, wait a minute. I'll say again,
you're
like I said
willing to talk
before.
about Winston
Wait,
Churchill.
Tasha. Wait,
Fuck
as I said
off.
before, I do have opinions, but I'm not going to give them because I don't want everyone in the chat.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay,
But
thank
you
you very
can't
much. Can we
draw
do
a distinction. You
I
can't
love
draw a
it.
distinction
Well,
between Elon
I
Musk
Mr.
am
and
having a
Winston
conversation.
Mr.
Churchill.
Volga, Dougie, do me a
Yes,
favor. Just mute him for 2 seconds, please. Just mute him for 2 seconds, please.
you
Oh,
or
I'll
him.
mute myself. Thank you. I'll mute myself.
There you go, Tasha.
Okay, can I say something now? Let's not talk too much. I don't want to talk. Okay, I don't want to sound rude, but I don't like talking about politics or anything. Can we just talk about just general stuff, please? I don't want to talk about politics or thing because that's a topic I don't talk about.
Okay.
Okay, you can unmute him. I just want to say
I'm happy
I
to
don't want to
talk
talk
about
about
Churchill,
politics.
the
That's
history
personal
of
things.
Churchill.
Yeah, we can talk about history, but not politics. That's all. I don't mind
Tanner, thank
history.
you for coming. Hello, Mark Smith. Smith Mark. Good to see you.
Okay, now you can unmute him. You can unmute Velcon now.
Tanner, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here.
Tanya, sorry, Tasha, thank you very much, but I am just jesting, by the way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is Taylor leaving? I just want to say to him good night. Okay, good night. See you soon,
Yes.
Taylor.
Want to have a good time. Exactly.
Tasha, do you like Stephen Blomkamp? Wait, did you ever like the film District 9 before?
I haven't seen it. Do you have a phrase that if you want to watch a movie, maybe it's got to change your mind? Don't watch District 6.
What?
I don't know what
No,
that
no,
is.
no, really. Watch them. It's a movie for people to see the other side of South Africa. It's not like Blood Diamond and those things. It's just something different.
District 9 with the
See the other
prawns.
side, yeah.
District 6.
Stephen Blomkamp. What the fuck's his name? Stephen Blomkamp? What the fuck? District 9.
Tanner,
Come
why don't you
on,
come up here and
everybody's
straighten us out? Tanner, come on up. Before you go,
everybody's
just
seen
come up and
District
say
9.
goodnight.
Come on. Everybody's
well.
seen District 9 before, haven't they? Come on, have you not seen District 9 before? For fuck's sake.
I'm trying. Listen, I have trouble loose. I have trouble myself.
What? You've
I
never
didn't know the
seen
name of the movie.
District
I didn't
9?
recognize
Wow.
the name of the movie. District 9 was a stupid movie, says Griff. I have not seen District 9.
Wow.
I have not. But I do know it's going to be Pina Colada Day and Kitten Day. National Kitten Day. National Pina Colada Day.
Wow.
So, Tasha? Tasha?
Goodbye, everybody.
I hope you're feeling better, Tasha.
Good night, everybody. Hope you go all guys get a good night rest. And the ones that starting today, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Tasha, thank you for coming. We'll see you.
Are you leaving, Tasha? Good night.
She just said good night.
Fair enough. Good night. Wow. I can't believe you've never seen District 9 before, Double D.
I've never seen a movie called District 9, no.
Wow.
I'm not a big movie fan, Vanguard. I haven't been for decades now. I don't remember when the last time I went to watch a movie in a cinema was. It was years ago.
Uh-huh.
I just have, movies, it's got to be a certain movie for me to like it. You were talking about the Boer War. You were talking about the Boer War. Watch a movie called Breaker Morant. That's a good movie.
But District 9
Breaker Morant
puts it on another level, and it's called Prawns from Another World. What? Invasion, my friend. Yes.
Yeah, you see, sci-fi. I don't get into sci-fi. I only watched the one Star Wars movie. I might have watched the second one, but if I did, I don't even remember. Right? I'm not a big sci-fi guy.
So have you seen a movie?
I have watched. I used to watch in the 70s.
I am going to stretch it here, but have you ever seen the movie Chippy, my friend?
Spell that. What movie?
Chappie.
I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying.
It's called Chappie.
Yeah, but you see, I can't distinguish what you're saying because It's what
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
Chat. You saying what? Chat. What?
Chappie.
No, I haven't seen it.
Right.
Um,
Have you ever heard of a South African band called The Advert before?
never heard of a South African band by that name. I'm not big on South African bands. I know Manfred Mann was South African, wasn't he? Right. I know that much about South African music.
Oh.
When I was in South Africa, which was in 1984, there was a band called African Litany that was very popular at the time. And so it got radio play.
Uh-huh.
What else do I know? Wait, who else? Wait, one of the guys that played for Yes, Trevor Rabin, might have been a South African.
You've never heard of The Advert before? Double A.
I don't think so. Welcome back, Tasha.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, Tasha.
Tasha probably up to date on the South African music, Vanguard.
Yeah, she'll probably know who The Advert is and Saw Chappie. Yeah, and District 9. Anyway, I quite like The Advert. I think they're fucking. Oh, I think they're champion. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh. I am quite surprised you've never heard of the South African band, The Advert, before. Yeah. Wait, am I saying it wrong?
Like I said previous times, my personal opinion, I know the Antwerp is very famous in the Netherlands, but they're giving people in South Africa, they're giving people all over the world a bad name because it's not how people is in South Africa. Some of their songs, I know they're very famous and everything, and they're from Africa in it, but that's not. I can give you better persons people to listen to music if you really want to know. They sing English as well, so you guys can understand. They're not just singing Afrikaans, but there's a lot better people out there.
Well, Ryder, did you invite Little Cam? Thank you for bringing
I quite agree.
I appreciate that.
I quite agree. But I do like The Advert with the movie Chappie. But The Advert, I mean, South African hardcore gangster rappers. I mean, come on. I mean, The Advert. Come on.
Dougie?
Ma'am? Yes?
I said, Dougie, your daughter, I think your oldest daughter, I'm not sure what her name is. Maybe she will know the Antwoord. I think it's more her. Maybe she will enjoy it, but it's not so good for me. The young people likes it.
The twins have a birthday today. They turned 18 today.
Happy birthday to them. Your birthday's coming soon as well.
One of the songs is called Babies on Fire. What? Double A. What the fuck?
Dougie?
Yes.
Dougie? Your birthday's in a month. Okay, yeah, I was thinking it's the 10th of August, right? And then you're turning it.
Yes, my birthday's in 1 month. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
and then you're going to turn 6.
I'm quite surprised you know The Advert, Tasha. How am I surprised about that? But anyway, Babies on Fire. What a song. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Like I said, not only like I said, There's a lot of people that's actually famous from South Africa that's in America that you don't know actually about. It's not just Antwerp and those people,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of people, famous people that yeah. I don't everybody
that's
knows at
correct.
least Tron and know people, but
I'm going to be 60.
it's like
Vanguard. Do I look
yeah,
old?
6 years
I'm
old.
going to be 60 in 1 month.
Okay.
You don't look like you don't look like a 6 year old. We turn it around. When the kids were
Um,
small, we used to turn their birthdays, we turn it around. That to make
I
them
thought
feel like they're old and they want to be old.
yeah.
Double
I'm going to
D. Have
respond
you
to
ever?
the chat, Vanguard. Wait a minute. I thought Blade Runner
Sorry.
was a pretty good movie. I said I don't like sci-fi, and I don't, but I thought Blade Runner was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I saw it in the cinema, and I
Well,
remember
I'm
it
not.
very well. Yes, Vanguard.
I'm not talking about Blade Runner or
I'm not
sci-fi
talking
yet.
to you. I was talking to the
What?
people in the chat.
Yeah, man, I'm talking to you and the people in chat. But
So go
do
ahead,
you like
Vanguard.
South African barbecue, mate?
The South African barbecue, they call it braai, BRIE or something. And
Do you
I
know
did
the
have
di-
some
Now
braai when I was in South
BRAAI.
Do you know
Double
the
AI.
different type of Do you know the different type of sausages they like in South Africa? Double A.
I did have
There's
some
more
South
than
African
48 different.
Okay. Did you have a question?
You don't call it sausage. You call it boerewors. You don't call it sausage. You
What I
call it
noticed in
boerewors.
South
Yeah,
Africa,
man. Sorry,
There's English
Boerewors.
what you call it.
Boerewors.
what I noticed in Cape Town, there was a lot of Indian places. Everybody ate curry
Boerewors.
down there. They all ate curry. There were a lot of Indian places in Cape Town.
What?
When I was in Joburg,
I'm
It's
talking
actually not.
about
It's
South
not.
African sausages, mate. Boerewors. Boerewors. What the fuck?
when I was in Johannesburg, I went to a couple of
That,
different. I went to a couple of different Portuguese restaurants
Okay,
in Johannesburg.
fair enough. Anyway,
Danny?
Tasha,
I'm sorry.
it's
What was
very
that?
nice to meet you, by the way, Tasha. I'm not taking the piss. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, man.
Dougie?
Yes.
The thing is with why you got a lot of food in India, in Cape Town, a lot of Indian food is because of the Muslims. There's a lot of colored people. They were Muslim. It's Muslims. So
Yeah.
that's why you will
There
see
were a
some
lot of
misos
Indians.
and all the
There were a lot of
culture.
Indians. Yes, there were a lot of Indians in South Africa when I was there. There were a lot.
Yes.
Boerewors.com.
Yes, and then you will see when you go every like I said, every province we got that time at that time when you got it was like 4 provinces, and each province got a different people that's a
Mhm.
lot. Like you see when you go to Cape Town, you'll get a lot of Indians and Dutch people. When you go to Joburg and those places, you will see like Portuguese people and English people.
But
And when you go to
Victoria, my friend.
Durban, you'll see a lot of
They took right into my country from Pretoria. What the fuck?
I don't know what he said, Tasha. Do you?
You don't know what
no, something
Pretoria
about
is?
Victoria.
Get the
I
fuck
know
right
Pretoria. I
into
went to
my
Pretoria 2
country.
weeks ago.
Okay.
I was there 2 weeks ago. I was there 2 weeks
You
ago
were
in
in
Victoria,
Pretoria.
so I
You were
know
in
Victoria.
Pretoria 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yes. But we don't want to talk about that, Dagi, right? Be cool.
Does Pretoria have a sausage called by Pretoria value?
A what?
Is Pretoria the capital, isn't it?
Does Pretoria
No,
have a
it's not.
sausage
It's not the capital. Okay.
named after the Pretoria sausage?
Depends on how you look at it, Dagi,
Sorry?
Victoria, because if you see Victoria is a capital for politics, but
Yes.
for the province, you guys call it state, it's not. Joburg
Okay.
is.
So Pretoria is one of two capitals, right? I thought
We
Pretoria
call it
was one.
Gauteng. Gauteng got 2 capitals.
Yeah. And then you also
No,
have
it's
Sun
a
City, right?
politics. It's a politics capital. Sun City is actually not in an old apartheid. South Africa was. Sun City wasn't part of South Africa in the old apartheid. It just got a part of. There was it. It wasn't a place. It's a place inside of South Africa, but it's not. I don't know how you call it. It's just a neighbor in South Africa, but it wasn't actually part of South Africa. Sun City.
And I remember you had
Are we talking about Joburg, Pretoria, or Oscar Pretorius? Oh,
you laugh at your own jokes pretty good, Vanguard.
yes, mate, because it is very funny. It is very funny.
Vanguard, you know Desert Duster?
Yeah, I've met Vanguard before.
Okay. What about Tasha? Do you know Desert Duster?
No, Tasha's first time I've seen her.
Okay. Tasha is my friend from South Africa.
Desert. I call him.
Hello.
Hi, Desert. Can I call you Desert? Do you mind if I call you Desert?
You can call me anything you like.
Desert, how
Sorry,
are you
it's dark.
Other than a
Yeah,
few
like I said, the sun is busy rising at the moment while I'm talking to you guys. So maybe if I can change my camera, then you can see it. It's very beautiful. Hold on 2 seconds. I can see if I can change my camera.
Nice
there she is. Hello, Tasha.
Hello. I don't know how to change my camera. I don't know how to change my, sorry. I don't know how to change my camera. It doesn't want to move.
You don't have to have your camera on, Tasha.
No, I just want to show you the sunrise. Look here.
Morning. Right?
Yes.
That's sunrise, right?
Yeah, sunrise. And it's like 2 o'clock. I want to 2 o'clock. It's -2 degrees. It's freezing cold.
And the sun just went down in California.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and the sun rising this side. Sorry, Desert, you want to talk? Sorry, we talk too much, I think. Well, some of us.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, it's like what o'clock here? It's sunrise here, and it's not that cold. But you're like what, 4 or 5 hours behind us, Tasha? Fuck off, will you? Fuck off.
Tasha's in front of you by an hour.
Okay, bye. He said he must fuck off. I must go now because he said he must fuck off. So I'm going. Bye.
All right, stop it. I was taking the piss about the time value, Tasha.
You don't have to pay any attention to Vanguard at all, Tasha. You can completely if you want.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I don't want to sound rude. You know, I've got good manners.
Yeah, man, but I've got no manners. I am the Vanguard. I was just taking the piss because we have sunshine here and it's morning here and you're like 7 hours behind. Come on. I mean,
no, she's an hour in front of you.
Come on.
Tasha is 1 hour in front of you, Vanguard.
1 hour? Fucking hell. The fuck?
Is he from the UK?
Now, bear in mind, she's in the southern hemisphere. Right now, it's summertime in the north. It's wintertime in South Africa, Vanguard.
Yes, it's winter in South Africa. Yeah, it's a winter, yeah.
So that means the days are shorter. Vanguard. That means the days are shorter down there. The sun is coming up later in the morning.
The equatorial region is a very specific region, by the way, Double D. Yeah.
So our days just started getting shorter.
Anyway.
Well, it was in June 20th to 21st. Our days started getting shorter, and Tasha's days just started getting longer.
Yeah, but that's in the northern hemisphere. Never mind the equatorial.
Yeah, but Tasha's in the southern hemisphere, man. Man, she's in South Africa.
Man. It's equatorial, you bellend.
She's not in
Yeah.
equatorial Africa.
She is
She's in
equatorial.
southern Africa.
Mate, if she's not equatorial, she's north equatorial, not southern equatorial. Fucking hell, behave, will you?
She's below the southern tropic.
No, she's not.
Yes, South Africa is. Here, let me go look.
It's not.
South Africa is below the southern tropic.
No,
I know because I sailed out of South Africa. I sailed and I crossed the tropic. It's not,
Right.
Let me get my maps up.
Okay, can I say something? I
Yes.
have to go now. I have to do something quickly. I'm not sure if I'm gonna return. If I'm not returning, thank you very much, Dougie, for having me on a panel. It was good
You're
seeing
always
you.
welcome.
And let's hope next time we can talk a little bit more. Sorry about that. I'm leaving. Like I said, it's mom's duties now, so I had to do a few things around the house. So I'm not sure if I'm going to return. And people in the chat, it's great seeing everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And if you wake up, have a wonderful day. Okay,
Tasha, take care. It
bye.
was great meeting you.
You too.
See you,
And
Tasha.
can you cook some boerwurst for me, please?
Let me see here. What latitude is Johannesburg?
Oh. So, Desert Duster, how are you doing with your drums?
Doing fine there, Mr. Vanguard. Thank you. Doing some recording and
You have a fucking decent set of drums and all the cymbals, don't you? Fucking right. High tops, low tops, cymbals, all over the chaps. Fucking nice. Yeah. Snares. Fucking hell. Wow.
it's fun.
Do
It
like
keeps
a
me
bit of
busy. Keeps me limber.
I do like a bit of a drum set. It's fucking amazing, mate. It's amazing. Yeah, man.
Can't wait to get the new one I ordered.
Fuck yeah.
And that's an old vintage set. A lot of those cymbals and stuff is from the early 70s when I was a kid. I don't know if you can see it, but even the hi-hat stand has a little bend in it from playing it over 50 years.
Yeah,
That'll do it. The hi-hat stand has a bend in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
So
probably see it.
Johannesburg
If you look
is
at
at
it,
the
you see it right there in the
26th.
middle.
Yeah, you got it, Desert. Does it 20? I was gonna say 26 degrees latitude south. That's below the southern tropic.
Yes.
Yeah,
South
but
Africa is not equatorial.
That's the Cape. That's the Cape. But South Africa
No,
mostly
that's
is on the
Johannesburg's in the
equator.
north. No, man.
What?
That's Johannesburg. Johannesburg's up in the north of South Africa.
That's Johannesburg right there that I turned.
Yeah,
out.
26. Yeah. 26 south
Anyway,
latitude. So
anyway, I was right. But anyway, I like your drums, by the way. Desert.
you're not right.
I am right. I said it's all north, not on the equator, and it's not south, apart from the tip of the Cape. For fuck's sake. What the fuck? Dear.
Who's Wooten River?
Would you ever transfer to digital drums? Desert Doctor.
I have a set of electronic drums also.
Okay.
I have a set of Rolands.
Okay.
Believe it or not, they cost almost as much as the wooden sets.
School. everybody on the channel, on the panel. Skål. Yeah, man, I quite like my drums. I mean,
Okay.
if
So
I could have been any part of a band, I believe I could have been a drummer, to be honest. Yeah.
Not as easy as everybody thinks it is.
I used to play the drums with a band back in the 80s. I was a drummer. I don't have a drum kit anymore. I haven't played in 2 decades. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Nope, the last thing I did was an open mic night, and that was it.
And that was it, huh?
Almost 8 years now.
Since you played out, yeah.
That's all right. I had my fun. I got my memories. I got my pictures and videos.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple of live ones on my site there. They're not the best, but they're live.
I'll have a look. I think I've looked at them. I think I've been on your channel and looked at them. Yeah, I remember.
Do you know what, though? Drums are very important to humanity. They are the beat of life. Big time.
Believe it or not, the drum set is the beat of the. It sets the tempo for the whole song.
That's the beat of life, like I just said. The beat of life is the drum.
Traditional American bluegrass is played without a drummer, which I never understood. Right? You need a bass, a fiddle, a banjo, and a guitar for a bluegrass band, right?
And Steve Martin.
The old bluegrass artists, they didn't use drummers. They didn't have drummers. I just kind of chalk that up to they come from the hills. They didn't have much money, and no one had a drum kit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but the beat of life is the drums. Double D. Full stop. And that is the truth. Yeah, man. Oh dear. New River Troll. How dare you say that? New River Troll. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's almost that time, Dougie. I got to take my medicine and hit the sheets, brother.
oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming up. Listen, I hope you feel better. I know I spoke to you the other day. Was that even yesterday, maybe? And you said you'd had some issues, and I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, it's not nothing that I can't say, it's nothing super medical, but they found a little mass and they call it a pulmonary nodule. It's non-cancerous and they just want to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't grow.
Okay, a benign nodule. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
So that's what they found. And nothing to worry about. People live with them for years. So.
Yep.
Right. Before you choose to leave, mate, I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about the drums. I mean, do you like Phil Collins and things like that, or like the band that had the one-armed drummer,
that was Def Leppard.
Yeah, Def Leppard. He didn't know it was that one arm.
No, he lost his arm in a car accident. Yeah. Of course, in a Corvette.
In a Corvette,
man, right?
Yeah, that's what he was driving when he got his arm ripped.
Oh,
but he was already the drummer, and then he learned to play with one arm, right?
Oh yeah, and he uses his feet too. He has cymbals and drums set up underneath where he can tap. Yep, got triggers they call them.
Yeah, but anyway, I do like a bit of Def Leppard, big time. But I also like Phil Collins.
I think I saw Phil Collins play once with the Led Zeppelin guys, with Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones. And I guess Plant must have been there singing. Didn't I see that on TV once at like some kind of Farm Aid or Feed the World concert or something like that?
Oh shoot, that was that concert. I can't remember what it was. They
Was
even
it Bob Geldof's thing, right?
I think it was back then when Queen was still alive.
Oh yeah, Queen was
Because
there,
I think Freddie Mercury came out of retirement to do that last concert.
and I think
And it
Phil
was
Collins
called
played
Live Aid. It was called Live.
with the guys from Led Zeppelin.
Live Aid.
Yeah, they had Philip as the drummer in the back.
It was called Live Aid, and it was about the famine in Ethiopia. Yeah.
Live Aid, okay, Ethiopian famine. And was that Bob Geldof?
Yes.
Did he organize it?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Isn't he been knighted? Do I have to say Sir Bob Geldof? He's been knighted, right?
Yes, he has been.
He has, right? Okay.
He was really cool in the movie Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yep.
Oh, think twice. It's just another day for me and you in paradise.
All right, Dougie, I'll catch you later, brother. Vanguard, great talking to you. New
All
River,
good, man.
I'll
We'll talk to you another
text you
time.
later. I'll be okay, Dougie. Just age.
I hope so, man. Please be okay.
Just age, brother. Just age. Hell, I'm
You take
69
care,
years old. I'm almost 70. Another year.
Mate,
Almost
you take care,
70,
my
huh?
friend.
Damn.
You take care, my friend. You take
I'm
care.
almost 60.
I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you.
I'll be 60 in a month. Okay, good enough, boss. See you later.
All right, guys. Take care.
You take care, my friend.
Okay, Vanguard, you're gonna go too because I'm shutting it down. It's just about 1 o'clock.
Can you do me a favor before I leave, Double D?
Yes, what? Maybe what?
Gives a kiss.
I'm not gonna give you a kiss, Vanguard. Sorry about that.
Fair enough.
But if you're asking for a crisp, I can give you a crisp.
No, a kiss.
Okay. See you later.
Later.
Go ahead and step down. I can say goodbye to everybody.
By the way, it's been decent. It's been decent. Very, very decent. Thank you. Good night.
You gonna step down or am I gonna send you down, Vanguard?
Do you want me to step down?
Yeah, step down. I'm gonna say goodbye to the people in the chat and I'm gonna shut it down. Thank you, Vanguard. Okay, New River, Dutchman, Gurf, Desert Duster, Lil Cam, Vanguard, of course. Tasha was here. Anyone else who was up on the panel earlier? Storm Dancer, I see in the chat. Let me keep scrolling. Ack! I see Ack there. Pip Zed, thank you for coming. I'm still scrolling. Dutchman, of course. Mark Smith, Loose 72, Mountain Man, Tenor. Okay, I've scrolled enough. Everybody, thank you for coming. We'll see you another time. I do appreciate you coming. And I hope you sub to everybody. You all got wrenches. You could all sub to everybody. No reason not to. Patrick, I see you there, Patrick. I was up. Now I came back down. Thank you for coming, Patrick. Cleo was here too. Thank you, Cleo. Storm Dancer, thank you. See you another time.